Oh, I didn't see you there. I would like to let you know. Let me just come off the phone. I would like to let you lot know, for the past few weeks, I've been sat in this wonderful chair alone for several minutes before the individual known as Chuckie arrives. And it's been a discussion point for some weeks now, and I decided to open up the discussion to you guys. Obviously, I'm loud, I'm an idiot, I have fun at times when you shouldn't have fun, so therefore I look like the immature individual that possibly could ruin most things. But essentially, lads, I am organised chaos. I'm not Dennis Rodman, I'm not just gonna appear in Las Vegas. Like, I'm on time, I'm efficient, I'm good looking, I dress well, my toes are out, and Chuckie's still not here. And this is becoming a common theme. And there's a load of themes that we could immerse ourselves in, but I think lateness isn't one of them. And I take into account he's Jamaican. We even moved the time of this from 1 o'clock to 1:30 to accommodate both of our calendars, both of our schedules. But somehow the man that lives closer to the venue than me is still late. He's still late. He's still not here. He is 6 minutes late. And I don't think that he's coming through that door any minute now. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, people, Chuckie has just buzzed in, and as I told you, he would be here by 1:40. I want you to know it is 1:39 and 45 seconds. He has approximately about 10 seconds to get them little size 3s of his from upstairs down there. Will he be able to do it? I doubt it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chuckie wasn't here. Like I said, he's just got in, has he? He's just made it, has he?
I hate
Ooh.
it. I hate it.
Ooh.
I hate it. I hate
Ooh.
it. Do you know what time I was at the station?
Oh,
Do you know what time?
Go on.
No, we're going to do this again.
Yeah.
We're going to do this again.
Alright, Chuckie.
We're going to do this again.
Oh, wait.
20 past.
Yeah.
1. I was up there. Yeah. Right? I said, hey, what now? Boom. I'm on because I'm making an effort now. Yeah?
Yeah.
Go outside. No lime. Again. There's no lime. So then I said, all right, cool. Boom. Let me go and check on the app. There's one 5 minutes away from the direction I'm going in, but it's okay. I walk up there. I get to the lime. There's no seat on the lime. Northwest London makes me sick. So then I said, all right, no problem. Let me get an Uber because I'm adamant I'm going to get here. £21 to go up the road. I said, nah, I'm not doing that. I ain't forgot where I come from. Jumped on the bus now. Went to the top of the road. I see another lime. I said, all right, cool. It's only 2 minutes away. Let me go to the lime. Po?
Yeah.
No pedals on the lime. Yeah. Let me show you something. Yeah. Look at this. Let me show you something. Watch this. Look at this now. Look at this fucker. Look at that fucker. Look at that.
No, this is my life, so I'm pretty used to this.
Look at that. Look at that fucker. This is on the same road.
That's outrageous.
That's on the same road.
Chuckie, let me tell you a story when I was younger.
This is all an excuse, by the way.
There was this wonderful girl from Montserrat I used to see. Really cool girl. And she wanted to do nothing more than just see me. And at the first point, I was just getting used to my dad coming back from prison, so I just didn't want to see anyone. That was justified. And I think the next time, I think I probably got a football injury, so I couldn't see her. That's justified. By the 7th time, I just got into the habit of making up an excuse that I could just find anything.
Yeah. That's what I just did.
We're here, Chuckie, now.
Yeah,
We're at this point. where
you're
just
idiot.
late.
You're an idiot.
You're just late.
Put the clock on the screen.
Yeah, because I said Chuckie won't be here before 1:40. And you came in at 1:40 seconds.
Swear down.
Yes, Chuckie.
Well, guess what? Next week.
Oh, great.
Let's put something on it.
No, because I'm not interested no more. Oh my God. Please, Chuckie, be on time for the podcast that we're part of. That you're an integral part of. Please be on time. In fact, let's make an incentive for you to be here. No, Chuckie, that's not how this works. I wouldn't make an incentive for my parents to be parents.
Yeah, that's okay.
So there it is. The Chuckie's late again, and amazing. Drink water. Danny, good footballer, won the league.
Yes. What are you saying though?
Apart from that,
yeah. What's going on? Everything good?
fam, we've been out so much time.
I know.
Bro, we've been outside, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So talk to me about J Hus. Go.
Are we doing that already?
Why not? Let's just get into what we've done this week. I like that.
So, firstly, big up to Kilo, Hus's manager. I didn't have tickets for the show. The tickets came out, Royal Albert Hall. I actually tried to buy tickets. They sold out mad quickly. So, I just conceded the fact that that wasn't going to happen. Then, luckily, he hit me up and was gracefully able to give me some tickets and that. So, I was like, yeah, cool. Got there, I see you. And I see Mitch. This was good. This was great. So, yeah, like, I was just very you already know, my happiness goes a lot deeper than just J Hus going on the stage, because I understand how difficult it is to get to this point in time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, naturally, I always want to see good managers win, make money, get their 20%, because I know that there's certain managers that have tried hard, doing their bit for the community, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Hus comes out now, the whole place is like, oh no, how honest am I going to be here?
I believe that's not.
So we go here, yeah or no? I might as well, just very quickly.
Alright, quickly go on.
So,
because I don't know where you're going, so I'm scared.
I'm not going to go mad, because it wasn't that. It was
wasn't
still
that
good. Yeah, exactly. And also, a big respect to them, not anyway. But what I'd noticed is, because people were saying that he was on at 9:30. Yeah. So obviously I'm outside, guess his queue's mad long. These times it's 9:25. I need to see the intro.
Yeah.
I have to see the intro. Even if I've got to leave early, even if I miss the end, I just need to see the intro. Anyway, boom, must have got to the seat about 10 to 10ish. And it wasn't really, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wasn't looking like nothing was going on. Anyway, about 10 o'clock, was it his sister that came out first?
I think so.
So she came out and she done like the spoken word thing or whatever, yeah. Now, here's where I'm going to be a tiny bit honest, just at this bit, yeah. She's doing a spoken word thing and it's going off. She's doing a spoken word thing and it's going off. And then she's doing a spoken word thing and it's going off.
Yeah.
But then she was doing the spoken word thing and then it was like, okay. Then she was doing the spoken word thing and we were kind of like, all right. Then she was doing the spoken word thing. Then we're like, all right, boom, where's my... Like, obviously, we're getting it, but where's my man? You get what I'm saying? Anyway, comes walking out now. Black do-rag. Yeah?
Crazy.
Looking like... literally looking like the 1%er.
Oh, yeah.
Literally looking like the 1%er. Everyone's going absolutely crazy. And I was happy that there wasn't much vocal in the track. He was actually rapping. Do you know what I mean? Remembered all of his bars. He looked comfortable. He looked like he was soaking up the love. There was a moment, one part in particular that I really liked here, where he's like walked further out into the stage and he's doing the bars thing. He's looked to his right and then he's seen these youths that are like, they're just saying every word. And then he's like they're just they're exchanging the energy, yeah. And then you could see it brewing. He ends up just jumping off the stage, going and hugging them. And I said, yeah, that's what I want.
Yes.
I want that.
Yes.
For somebody who hasn't been on the stage for a long time, I don't know what's going on, but I want you to know, in case there was any doubt, how much love there is for you and how much people are supporting you. Do you get what I'm saying?
What?
So even in that moment, he's hugging people and, you know what I mean, he's embracing the energy. He jumps back on the stage. He says to the hype guy that's with him, is there any water? He said, yeah. He said, soak me. Man, start spraying the water on him. Then he now, yeah, that's a why. It's a why, but it's all right. It's cool. It's
come on, fam.
So he's jumping up and down, and he's like got a little bit more energy. And yeah, man, I just think like overall, the show was good. The show was good, man.
I think what I liked about it the most, because you've pretty much said there's nothing else really to fill in, but it was just a separate experience I had in the box, where the box beside us was moving unruly. And that made me feel comfortable, because I like unruly behaviour at Royal Albert Hall. I'm seeing J Hus. Yeah. I'm not here to watch Lionel Richie say hello. Nah, I'm here to see J Hus. Yeah. It needs to feel like we're here to see J Hus. Yeah. And then I must have said to the boys, I like the fact that it feels a little bit unruly. I like that. Yeah. They looked at me and said, Poet. They were J Hus's friends. Yeah. And they said one thing that really hit home. Because I'm a super critical guy, but I'm super critical myself. So as much as I'm enjoying the show, I'm just looking where J Hus could have improved. Right. Until the boys, them to my left, said to me, Paul, that's my guy, you know, J Hus. You don't understand, you don't even know what he's been through. And started showing me loads of pictures and stuff. And then you take a look at him, and then you take a look at his brethren, and you contextualize everything, and you go, I'm so fucking happy. My brother.
You feel proud?
You feel more inspired than proud, because proud is something I'm like with my children. These are not my pickney them. So it's more of a, yo, if you can get through all of that and be at Royal Albert Hall performing your album that you never really had the capacity to explore because it was COVID and it got leaked, now you're here doing it and everyone cares like it came out on Friday. Yeah, man, that's something you deserve, and I'm happy you was happy, you know, to have that opportunity. Plus his child is half Jamaican, so we always must support our own.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's got a youth.
I don't forget that. Jamaica is where he chose.
Yeah, he's a dad. Shit.
Come on, us is a dad. That's why you got to support the dads, man. They be trying to kick down the dads. We can't kick down the dads. Man. We have to uplift the dads. Pause. Yeah, man. Uplift them spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So when I see what he's doing, and like you said, he also went on stage and said, yo, he goes, do you man love me? Yeah. And then they were like, yeah. He's like, no, do you love me? And they was like, yeah. And he goes, because I love you lot, man. Yeah, and I felt that. I was like, yeah, Hus, man. Yeah, I like that. Feel the love. Feel the love. That's something we shouldn't do as well. A lot of artists do it, man. Yeah. They isolate themselves in places of no love and then begin to think that that's a reflection of the world. Go for a concert. Yeah. Go for a little show. You're loved. So well done, Hus, man. And then, GHETTS the very next day.
No, so I do want to say this.
Sorry.
This was my only real slight disappointment.
Okay.
And I'm internalizing this because this doesn't necessarily mean this is how he had to feel. Yeah. But when he walked off the stage, bearing in mind he had not been on stage for like 5 years or whatever, yeah. Yeah. And then that interval period started happening. Yeah. His hype man started playing some of his tunes or whatever, and it was going all the way off. Yeah. It was going crazy. I wanted that. I wanted to see... Like, he didn't even have to... Is there something?
I didn't want to interrupt your flow. So just quickly. That's why I was trying to do it, because I know the camera would be on you. You know what I'm saying? Little production vibes.
Boom. So, yeah. He was... In this interval period... DJ... J5, I think, was playing already.
J5.
Big up J5. He came in with a big old dog one time. Anyway. It's going off. All of his absolute classics. And in my head, I'm saying to myself, you know what? You don't even have to spit the bars. I just would have loved to have just seen him on the stage watching how everyone was reacting to this moment in time. I just wanted him to be a part of that as a fan. You get what I'm saying? That was such a moment. So then when he came back on and he did the Daily Duppy,
oh, yo.
It was like, do you know what? In my head, I'm saying, do all of this and then pivot into this. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Because that was a really big moment as well.
Big moment.
But the good thing is as well though, is that no one was really expecting him to do any of that anyway, because we knew what we was there for. We knew what the album was there for. So it ultimately, it didn't really matter. But the fact that those songs were being played, that they got played, you don't even need to spit the bars. Just stand there. Just do a thing where it's like, you're so G that you don't even have to.
Do a Dave. Call someone on stage and say spit it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
Go spit it. Go spit it.
Yeah, you do it.
I don't want to do it.
You do it.
You've listened to me bare time say it.
Yeah, I've done it enough times. I've told that
Come
already.
on, man.
But that is a part of me. So, boom, bang, boom.
Well done, Hus, man.
Big up them. Big up Kilo, the rest of the management team.
Shout out.
Big up
Kilo.
the orchestra as well.
They went. Oh, shout out
Composers.
Composers.
Yeah, man. I can see at moments in time as well. See what composers are really good at, yeah? The freestyling element.
Adapting, innit?
100%. You put them on the spot, they're ready.
They're like, you know, the sound man on the mic that will just be able to adapt to any rhythm that comes in. And
Yeah.
They just, it's them people that do live music and then they do it enough times. They've just been through enough situations.
They know it, and they, do you know, they just love it. You know,
I've
they
seen
just
you on
love
stage.
it.
I've seen you on stage. I've said, yeah, that set was crazy. And then you've told me a massive problem that happened on your set. Something happened with the... No one would have even known.
No.
Most DJs now, what? Sounds
you can
down
start seeing
now.
it in their face.
You can see it in their face now. They're panicking now.
Yeah.
I've gone to the bar. I haven't gone back to the dance floor. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some people that are skilled, you have to... That's why I get skilled people to do your thing, you know?
Yeah, trust me.
Composers, well done.
Big up composers, yeah, man. They want to do the pod thing as well still, so I have to make them forward still.
So, do you know how long we've been meant to do that as well?
I know, a long time. All from over a year ago.
No, longer than that.
Really?
Much longer than that.
Crazy.
Composers have been showing the man them love.
On time.
They've done so much now, you know.
Yeah, I know. They did Wembley Arena, bro. They did Wembley Arena last October. And they sold that out. The whole lot.
The whole lot, bro.
Yeah, their thing's crazy. As a band as well. Like, I just like let that sink in. They're a band. That's how you see what they do, yeah? That was a traditional thing that used to just happen at one point. It would just be a band.
Okay, so are they living proof that good music ain't dead?
Yes. Yeah, they are definitely living proof that good music ain't dead. But it's not even that. It's the way that they deliver the music, because it's not even necessarily all their own music. They're just playing music live. They're bringing the song that was made in a studio, they're making it come alive with instruments, but they're doing it with so much style and so much. They're doing it in such a cultured way. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
But they're playing good music, though, no?
100%. No, but I think that they could, honestly, bro, I think that they could take a song that wasn't made that well
and make it
sound really, really wavy.
Could the composers, obviously, if they have the relationships with the producers, have the capacity to make their own live version of all the music they love? Like, imagine they made their own playlist, but it could just be UK music, so they could get a Dave's song they like, and you know what I'm saying, Scorcher song they like, and a GHETTS song. Yeah, I'm just saying people that I like.
Don't those things exist? I'm sure they exist though. I'm sure people make like renditions of.
But I'm saying composers
lives. Oh yeah, they could.
Other people can do it. That's fantastic. But composers are able to do these things on the spot. So imagine you gave them a bit of time with some of these songs, and they put a little live band behind it. Crazy. Crazy. Anyway.
Yeah, big them up. So then we went to GHETTS. We didn't even realise
Yeah.
that we was gonna be there at the same. We
didn't even see you.
Yeah, exactly. Mad. I didn't even know it was happening.
Yeah.
I filmed the check up with SIMZ. Big up SIMZ.
Big up
That was
SIMZ.
good. And then she mentioned it. She was like, "Oh, later on today, I'm gonna go and see GHETTS at
Meltdown Festival."
Yeah, but the thing is, the way that she said it, I didn't realize that it was her thing. I just heard it as like GHETTS is doing something today. So then when I've checked now, I thought, oh, let me try and see if I can get some tickets for it, or see where exactly where it is. I've gone and I checked, and I'm like, oh, it's SIMZ's thing, because she's got something on every day. It started on the Monday.
Say that again.
Huh?
Because we're gonna have to probably be a voice of SIMZ occasionally, because she's just too humble. She don't even really want to say too much. So can you say that again, please, just so the people in the back can hear you?
SIMZ has got something on every day at the SOUTHBANK Centre. It started on, I think it might be done by the time this comes out though, but it started on the Monday. The bag of performances. It just so happened to be that GHETTS was one of them on one of the days.
Yes.
Yeah. So obviously I've hit them, but in the end I just bought the tickets. Gone there, and then I've seen. Oh shit! Where's my man?
Who?
He should be here. Oh, he's 5 minutes away.
Who?
I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Someone's coming here in a piece.
Is it?
Yeah.
Someone else is coming as well.
Oh, is it?
I told you yesterday.
I know. So, anyways, boom, bang, bing now. So yeah, I realised obviously a sit down thing, whatnot. Gone to watch GHETTS. Who was the performer before? Did you see him?
Nah, man, I was outside doing my thing.
All right then, strongly. But there was a guy on before, young you. He looked like he was somewhere in his like late teens. Whoever you are. So if you're a bit older, that no disrespect, but yeah, big up yourself. Make yourself aware. Actually, send me a message. He was good. Like good rapper, and he was just doing his little bit for a little while. And he did a song that meant a lot to him towards the end. You could see that he was getting into that space. Went outside, saw Wretch outside, saw Ish outside. So we went outside and had a musical conversation like we usually do.
You know, I've known Ish since year 7.
Is it?
I went to school with Ish.
Big up Ish.
Absolute legend, for carry on.
I think, I'm sorry Ish, I might be saying this wrong because I know loads of people don't know you, but he's a publisher, I believe. I think he works in that world now.
Is it?
I think Ish is in the publishing world. So big him up. I've known him for a long time. He used to co-manage Angel, so I was around him a lot. That's how I met him. Sick guy.
Amazing guy.
Yeah.
And consistent guy. He's been the same amazing person from year 7. So if you've known him for that long, you have the privilege to see that wonderful story grow. So good man.
And I saw A-Star as well. I hadn't seen him for ages. I had him on the pod before talking about sickle cell, which was a really important pod that we did, maybe like 3 years ago now? It was a little bit after COVID. He looked really well, happy, and he was in a good space. So then we went and took in the GHETTS thing. How did you find it?
Okay, so I'm a massive GHETTS fan, as we know. But I've realised that as you go older, and you have to accept that, maybe certain versions or chapters in certain artists' life is just not for me.
Yeah.
So GHETTS is still spitting at a very high level. GHETTS is it Labyrinth Sister that came out?
I believe so.
Yeah, Labyrinth Sister and GHETTS have a connection that needs to continue. Yeah. Maybe even a project together, because it was absolutely ridiculous at certain moments of what happened. But the set was all kind of monotone and very serious. And like I said, I smelt ganja at Royal Albert Hall. That's the vibe I want at certain spots. I understand it's not for everybody. Yeah. I get that. But when I watch what I watch, I just want to experience the same things. Yeah. I think that's crazy, but I'm crazy. No, so that's the only thing that didn't happen. SOUTHBANK was just
it's funny? I was about to say, ganja at the SOUTHBANK is crazy. But then when I think ganja at Royal Albert
it's bonkers. It's bonkers. Yeah. But then if I said to you, yo, they were smoking weed at the White House. Whoa, what? Snoop Dogg. Okay. Yeah. I want that type of... And it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Come on, white people are able to do it in cities. They just go upstairs, do a little coke and keep it moving. And come downstairs and drink Pepsi. Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying still. I think like what I like about GHETTS is that he's at a space or in a point in his career where he's got an extensive catalogue and he can do a bunch of different things at different times when he wants to, and he can go into different gears. I would always suggest that regardless of the space that he's in, I think that there should always be usually a room for a quick medley. Do you get what I'm saying?
Matting.
A quick spaz.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That would have made me love it.
Yeah, just a quick spaz.
That's what I want.
You know what I mean? Even if he's got to go and put the artillery quickly. Do you get what I'm saying? Just a quick one. And then just spaz, leave, come back. I'm a dad.
Apologise to my dad again. Yeah. I'm back with that. Yeah. Just kind of... Because you know what it is? They proper warm to him. Because one thing I like about GHETTS, there's a lot of thought that goes into even the performance. Yeah. So my man started the performance... Cold. In the crowd.
Yeah.
He's come down the staircase now. And you don't understand. For him to sort of... It's a lot that goes into that because he needs to time the walk to perfection to get on stage at the right time for the band to start playing what they're playing. Everything has to be done to perfection. So for me, GHETTS in this country, just with that performance alone, has shown me why he's one of the best performers in this country. He genuinely is, for our genre of music, the best performer in this country.
Yeah, and he cares about every element of it.
Yeah.
Every single element of what he does and there is to care about, he cares about.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the things that makes him quite unique, because when you get to a certain space and you're moving towards legacy, which I believe that he's trying to do, and he is doing really well, going into that space. It's about legacy now, isn't it, Naturally, sonically, you want things to sound a certain way, you want things to be a certain way. But the one thing that he definitely hasn't lost is the same thing that he's had from the beginning. The best. Yes. I want to be the best. Yes. And I don't care whether you're a new buck or I'm with one of the G's or whatever. If you put me in the studio, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's that. I love the way that, because, we've talked about this before. Dave has been put in that situation a couple of times, and I think a couple of people have been letting Dave get away with murder. And I like the way that GHETTS said, nah,
Not
no,
here.
no, we're not doing that here.
See, alright,
we're
cool.
doing this today.
This
Me
I know.
and you
Yes.
are doing this today.
That song. If I even heard his verse live,
Imagine
I
if
would have
they
gone
came
crazy.
out and they did that together.
I'd have gone mad. I'd have gone mad. I'd have made SOUTHBANK, NORTHBANK. We'd have felt like you were Arsenal.
Strongly.
Red jerseys everywhere. I'd have gone mad. I'd have been so happy. Because Gets in that song right there. Because you're right. Dave has been bodying these
To
features.
bits.
Bodying them.
To bits.
And I heard he's from the stories that you see online, super competitive in studio. I heard Dave is super competitive in studio. So when I saw Gets and Dave, I needed that song. That's
Yeah,
what I
they
needed.
needed
SOUTHBANK. I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that.
He's one of the few in his generation that, like, again, cares about that aspect of things. Do you know what I mean? And so that I could imagine. Do you know what it's like? I could imagine it is for Dave. Yeah. Imagine you're 13 years old, yeah, and you're good at FIFA.
Yeah.
So you play amongst your brethren, but they're not really
Levels.
Do you get what I'm saying? You're just wiping the floor with them. But now the older brother comes in, or the friends of your older brothers, they can play. You're like, all right, cool, I'm going to let the man them know that I can do my thing. But a couple of them, he's got a little bit bossy because he's got a couple, you know what I mean, 3-0s and 3-1s and whatnot. Until Get sat down and said, hold on a minute, wait a minute, nah, let's play this because I play this.
I think Gets might have won on pens though.
Oh yeah. I think
If Gets
they've
won on pens.
had it very, very well. But I think Gets for me edges that one. But do you know what? I want to see them do that another 2 more times.
Yeah. Because
I
that
want it
gave me
again.
the energy of the early Gigs and Dave vibe. Where I was like, ooh, taking orders. I know about taking orders.
Listen. Let me just go to this quickly actually.
But that was good though.
I bought the merch and I bought the actual project as well because I actually didn't have it.
Gets.
Yeah.
Come on.
So big up Gets. The way Dave starts. Wait, can I do this for him? 1 second. Yeah, man. EA. Hopefully he's patterned up.
Sometimes.
I didn't even use nitrous oxide in need for speed on my old PlayStation.
Okay, alright.
The cost of living is
Valerie, David wanna go back to back, cause we scrapped that rhythm we did last January.
Is that's the? I need to know if that's the shot. Because he said David wants to go back to back. We scrapped that tune that we did last January. What was that song that happened last January?
It's because you got bodied. That's what he's saying. Why are we going to move on from that?
Dave, don't let him do that. Though.
Don't have that though.
Don't have that.
I won't have that.
Next time around, Dave. You know what I'm saying? Every belief.
You got to have that type of energy.
So while we stay on Gets now, quickly.
I'll go on. Before we go to the next day, because I went out the next day as well.
All right, strongly. So boom, I'm sitting there now.
Yeah.
Early. Someone says to me, yo, Chucks. I turn around, I look back. I see somebody. He's like, yo, you on your ones? I said, yeah. And then we just started speaking, fan of the pod, whatever else. We're just having a strong reasoning or whatever. Then I realised, no, he really, really, really fucks with the pod. And he really, really knows and understands this thing. So me and him's having a strong reasoning and that. Then he said, by the way, I sent in an application for the producer. So I was like, oh yeah. I said, obviously we had some things going on or whatever. So did EA hit you back? He said, yeah, he did. So I said, I'll tell you what, yeah, send me your number and then we'll reason. So he did. Then I texted him and I said, can you just send me the brief that you had before just so I could just look at the brief? So he sends me the brief. Read the brief. I said, you know what? It's actually pretty good. Then he's also told me he's from Ladbroke Grove. So I said, you know what? Pull
That
up
makes-
today.
yeah.
Yo, can you sit here quickly? Just very quickly. Take that microphone. You weren't expecting this, but you know what it was, Poe. Yeah,
That's incredible.
you know like,
Definitely.
how do you not? I'm there. We're chatting. We're talking about Gets. We're talking about this, the pod, Slumflower. We're talking about a bunch of different things. Then he's told me about the producer thing, and then he's told me he's from Grove.
That's
It's like,
people.
how do I not tell him? You get what I'm saying?
It's your cousin.
Yeah, exactly. What are you saying, my G?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
What's your name?
Matty still.
Matty. Okay. What's
Matty still or Matty?
Matty.
With a surname.
So did you grow in Grove or did you?
Nah, man. I'm from Camden originally, but my family moved over here, innit?
Right.
Quite maybe like 10 years ago.
So he's my brother, North. Carry on.
Northwest, yeah, but
Yeah, hold on 1 second. You know, it's man. I don't see. Do people classify Camden as North more in their heads? Forget the postcode thing. In your head, do you see it as North? Because I do. I don't see Camden as Northwest in my head.
It's Northwest in my mind, unless you're black and something that I like. So Ethan Wanyeri, that's North. You North.
Do you know what? It's very central, man. So man from like Brent and that, they probably wouldn't classify Camden as Northwest because it's like WC1, EC1 falls under Camden as well. So yeah, man. But yeah,
I feel like I
close
just
to
know.
everything.
Yeah, I feel like I've never really see like man from Northwest and that. Usually, I always hear man from Northwest say just keep shouting out Northwest in some way, shape or form.
Trust me.
Whereas from Camden, people from Camden and that side, I do hear it a little bit, but not as prominent. Do you know what I mean?
Because Camden was almost a rebellious area in England. It was almost its own thing, its own thing. So it's got punks and all of that type of things happening there. That's why I'm happy the Somalians have gone over there, made it a bit more.
Are they over there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Somalians.
We got a Somali.
Yes, they've made it black.
But Camden was Shoreditch before Shoreditch, I'd say, you know, to be honest.
Yeah, it was definitely
100%.
Wait, is there any Somali restaurants in Camden now?
They
There
I
has to
don't
be
know,
now.
but they should open one near
Yeah,
the
open
bridge
up
as well,
one.
please.
You don't know how I feel about the Somali rice and
It's
that.
not a joke, bro.
Come on, man. And big up Sabib's in Acton as well. If you're ever in and around that way there, go to Sabib's in Acton. That place there, trust me, it will let you know exactly what time it is. Honourable shout out to them lot.
So anyway, talk more about him now.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry about that, brother.
Yeah, man. So I went to the Get show on my own, pulled up. Obviously, massive fan. I must have been just walking, whatever. I was on the phone. I see Chuckie. I was next to him, innit? I was like, should I just shoot my shot, kind of thing, innit? Obviously, I'm a massive fan of the pod. Pause. Yeah, a massive fan of the pod. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna tell my man that. You know what? Fuck with the pod. What happened to this producer thing? You know what I'm saying?
Big man, shoot the shot.
I said, what happened to this producer thing? Cuz?
Yeah, I like that. Keep chatting.
It was 2 a.m. Yeah,
Keep
man.
chatting.
You know, I read that thing at like 2 a.m. I was like, you know what? Yeah, there's an
It's
opportunity.
detailed as well, you know.
Bro,
Yeah,
detailed.
talk up.
Man done
Talk
the
up.
detailed thing, bro. You get me? Hey, listen, I was at 2 a.m. I remember you, man, done the pod in it, releasing the producer stuff. I was like, yeah, man, I'm already a consumer anyway. Yeah, I'm in the comments sometimes saying, yo, like, you, man, do this or... So I just feel like it's a natural fit anyway. As a consumer, you're already somebody that produces the pod per se. And I clocked that, you know what? Because the way you, man, were talking was like, yo, the pod might finish. And I was like, yo, then... where am I going to get my juice from? Like, this is one of the few pods.
It's another pause, you know.
Pause.
Yeah,
Hey,
look at that.
Shooting shots at
Tell her
Chuckie.
pause.
You
Hey,
want juice from me, brother?
I'm straight, I promise. But yeah, man. I thought let me. Yeah, man. There's an opportunity there. Obviously, I love the pod. Do it for like I'm already doing it without any notice. So I just thought, yeah, man, it'd be a natural fit. And it comes naturally. Even today, I came with like a pod template. Like I just practiced.
Swear down.
Yeah, bro. But I just practiced in. I took it like, do you know what? Cool. Let me take it seriously. Like I'm actually being told this is what you're gonna do today. So my man came with a template.
So what we doing today?
Brother, I had GHETTS. Yeah, I had GHETTS topic. I had J HUS. Hopefully one of you lot went to the concert.
Yeah, it was there.
I had obviously Skepta's released 2 tunes.
Has he?
Yeah, Skepta's released 2 tunes and he's said that he's going to release a project really soon. He's announced that. K-Trap dropped.
You know, he said that he was retiring time ago.
Yeah, but
Don't
he's
listen
dropping a
to
new...
that,
Yeah, he's
He had
dropping
a
new
pop up
project.
yesterday as well. I was
You
over
know
there.
what?
He had a little pop up in Visions yesterday. I was
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
is that why everyone was there?
Did he drop the 2 tunes there?
I said I was out 3 days a week. You lot don't know. When I'm outside,
did hear that, but he
even
didn't
with the
outside.
toe, when I'm outside.
Do you know what I had? Yeah, I had a throwaway subject as well. Obviously, Central C, Sexy Red made a tune. Not feeling it. I'll be honest with you.
I
Not feeling
probably
it,
am
yeah.
not going to even.
No, but listen to this. Listen to this. It wasn't to review that, yeah. Off the back of that, I was going to ask you, man, what do you think was the best US and UK collab of all time?
Okay, so I need to actually really take some time to think about that. But I will tell you this off the top of my head, yeah. That man.
Chat to them, man.
I was gonna say Skeppy and ASAP. I love that. Really? Yeah, that's one. That's up there for me. Sorry, just very quickly. The Skep and the ASAP only because also the production, what that ended up doing, blah blah. But we can revisit that for sure. Yeah, man. But big up though.
Big up, man.
Stay and we're gonna lock in now.
Well,
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah,
yeah.
100%. Stay.
Easy. Big up, man.
Yeah, V, man. V.
Wait, give me some. Give me some. I'm telling you, in the beige.
Yes.
I can't believe you've not done this to me.
Why?
Few hours ago.
Yeah, no. Yesterday.
2 hours.
And you was like, but it's in a couple hours. I said, big man, it's yes.
Big man.
Which part? Which ends?
South East.
Deep.
Okay,
South East. Deep.
South East. So I'm thinking I'm coming like just, west, like Oxford Street or one of them. I can't remember because I've been there before, but when I typed in ET, I said, an hour and 2. They have to pay me.
Do you know what it
have to pay me. There's no way. Yeah? Got big shows and all that shit. You've not got to pay.
Right then.
I will always be here, don't worry.
Yeah, all right.
Debt's gone. The debt is gone, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
It's funny how some people see West as like Oxford Street and that.
Honestly, I am.
I always did,
I know, bare people did.
My mum always said to me, I want to go West End. So as far as I'm concerned,
It's
But I think
everything
everything-
and all
it's
of
West End.
that.
yeah, it's all West.
So what you say? How are you, man?
I'm
Do you know
good.
what? Now I got a young gripe.
Uh-oh.
Now, let's just start here. I got a young
Jump
gripe.
straight in. Let's go.
I'm not loving this 1 minute you're here thing and 1 minute you're not, you know.
I-
You're too talented for this
Oh,
thing.
don't make me cry.
You get what I'm saying? Like, this needs you. Characters like you.
And if you heard what she said about you
Personalities
yesterday,
like you.
She loves you. Tell Chucky what you said about him yesterday.
I can't remember. Anytime I hear Chuckie's name,
Yeah, it's love.
it's just love. Remember
Yeah.
my little.
But what else did you say?
Well, all right. See, I ain't scared. So listen, tell Chuckie I'll see him. Gonna give him a blowy.
Strongly.
Do you understand?
To
Through the
bits.
gap with my teeth.
Yeah, man.
everything.
I'm obviously bigger than that. Yeah. Let's make this very clear.
Really?
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, man. I get to the back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I can-
my guts, baby.
Right then. Yeah, come on, man.
But
So-
no,
Anyway.
I've been hiding. I'm back
How
though.
are you-
I'm back now. Consistent since February. I've been back.
That's true.
Give it to me.
100. Well,
Both ways. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
To bits.
I'm back now. I know the funny videos ain't back yet.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get there. Just let's do the big works, you know. See me holding the big microphone.
I did a VT. I said, yeah, but
What a way to come back, eh?
come on, man. You got on my nerves.
Oh no.
You disappeared after one.
Do you not like it? Do you not like it, really?
What-
The elements of it?
Like what? The
Just the game.
No, I love it. But you know what it is? I just you know what? I got old. What did I do? I said, what was my last shit I done? Me and you in it, Charles.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was a
Like,
vibe.
wait.
That was funny.
Live show, Love Island, and then I just.
Hey, she
stopped.
lit it up, bro. It was
Of course,
so
very.
funny.
It's the best, bro.
You was
so
on there as
funny.
well, innit? Come on.
What?
Did you not do a show with me?
Where?
On my Love Island show, the review team.
No, I
Link
don't
up.
think he did, you know.
You didn't come. You're wicked. You probably told Rashid no.
What the hell? Is that your start? Rumor?
Must have been. Yeah, it must have been something. Because I would have always put you up. There was bare.
I didn't go. I didn't go.
Anyway, Chuckie done the
We
live
did the
one.
we did the final.
We did the final.
That's
They
hard.
put me at a plaque. But yeah, since then I just ain't done nothing. I just stopped and just chilled.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, just come back. But I love it. I do love making video. I love making the fucked up videos. But we was in lockdown then, so everyone
Yeah.
had time. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was, and then I don't really know what the fuck happened. I just was chilling, watching everyone. I thought, where's the comedy, man? It's just getting shit. Let me come back out, and there I am.
Yeah. It gets like that,
I've
bro.
got to eat up. There's so much money out there for me, and I'm just sitting there watching you. Like, nah, fuck that. Get me on.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The money now, it's almost like the black button's been. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
For the
tight,
budgets and
boy.
things, it's tight now.
BT gave me a nice little bag. God
Did
bless
they
you,
big
but-
them up though? Because there's still bags out there to catch. Though.
Yeah.
There's
It's
still
just
bags out
who's
there
gonna
to
bring me in?
I think there are bags out there to get. You looked at me like that. But come on,
Hella shows.
I'm trying to. Yeah, get me Vita Coco. Look, there's loads of the bags out there to get.
Yeah.
But this is where the honesty from everybody has to come in.
Go for
and
it.
that's the only way we can grow. So at the start,
Yeah.
man will tell you this is shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you acted, oh my God, but what about my mental health? We laughed at it. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying we should laugh at mental health,
No.
but that is now becoming an excuse for me to not tell you that this is shit. So
Yeah.
I, moving forward, don't care. If something is not good, I'm going to tell you it's not good.
You
Because then we
already know.
clear the way and we have more very V's. Because what I think what's
Oh, I get
happening
what you're
is
saying still.
the standard of what's good has dropped so low, you watch it and go, so how do I fit in here?
Yeah.
Like people are getting paid huge amounts of money
Yeah.
to practice habit. They don't care about the job. They literally turn up. They know
Yeah.
everyone. They do what they got to do and go on. They don't care. And if that's at the top end, if that's where we're all heading, me no, I head there, big
Do you
man.
know what?
Let me
Yeah,
stay
I
in my blood clot yard.
Yeah, it's
about
true.
that's the top. That's the top end.
That's the top.
Top end arse. The top end arse, dog.
Proper
So
anal.
we need to get better. And I just think that will inspire people to want to be better.
I
Yeah.
think there's room still for me in there.
What do you mean you are this room? You are the room. You got everything in there. You're the picture wallpaper.
Big flex.
Come on, my G.
No, yeah, it's mad. It's a weird one still because at one point it did feel like still there was this was flinging out that and that was
Yeah.
flinging out this, and you're looking at certain people flinging out things and who's getting what, and you're saying, "Right, I must could get some of that."
Yeah.
And you know what? Some of us was getting some of it still, and then all of a sudden, some of us was getting some of it, and then all of a sudden now it's almost like the switch got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now the button, you just. But once the people that are in this thing for certain reasons or whatever else, the purity will always be there. And then
Yeah,
once the
yeah.
cycle comes back around and the bags and that are there, forefront.
We'll see, innit? We will see.
Yeah.
We will see.
Whatever, man. Don't be lazy, bro.
No, I'm
Because
not
you don't-
lazy though. I'm not consistent.
So there's two ways of working that people usually do.
Right.
Wait for the phone call or make the phone call.
Ooh.
So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna have to make. I want to make the phone call.
So then you could just phone someone and say, we got to film a video,
Are you
and
like
then you
that,
film
though?
it. Done.
I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Though.
Make the phone
I
call.
don't want to beg no one for shit. I've not asked anyone for nothing.
But
in
you
this
did it at the
industry.
start. You would have filmed your own content,
Oh,
put it
okay,
out.
like,
That's
yeah.
making the phone call. Do you know what I'm
Alright.
saying? That's letting everyone know, yo, I've done something.
Yeah.
The moment that happens and you keep making phone calls, you're waiting for the phone call. So when you
Yeah.
get that one phone call, here's a little check. You think, yeah, I made it. No, the reason why you
Nah,
got that is because
yeah.
you made the phone call.
Yeah.
Keep making the calls. You?
Keep making them calls,
Oh,
man.
well, I don't even go on TikTok. I used to go there and talk to my baby mum and see
Oh
you.
my God, I
she
forgot.
blocked me and and then you're not on there. So nah, I'm not there. Mom to you, man.
I know.
Mom to you, man.
Nah, I'm back, man. I'm
Have you
back.
still got the splits in the locker?
The who?
Splits.
What, as in?
Yeah.
Oh, babe, you could never take this away. Come on, Chuckie, don't make me kick you down there. Mad. The content might be tired, but the body ain't, babe. Are you mad? What do you mean? Like, you really tried to test me. Let me have a big
Hey,
goal.
you see how Chuckie was saying it like that, yeah? Have you ever been in a situation with an actual guy, like it's a relationship vibe, and they've tried to test you in that department?
Bro, the way this...
Go.
It was like, you could see the shock on the face because you thought it was going to be a no, it just went back,
Yeah,
babe,
yeah.
straight
Oh,
up.
I
It's
love,
like,
by the way. Yeah, sorry.
Chuckie.
yeah, you couldn't believe it was so easy.
Yeah.
Me in a pretzel, babe. No, yeah,
In
no,
a pretzel, you know.
Yeah, the
Then I
only egg
like,
was when he was in the guts. That was it, babe. Not.
But I will be. Do you know what? Yeah, that is funny though, because I speak for bare man when I say, or I don't know if enough people have been in that situation where you get into the slam dunk and you maneuver the leg, and it's so like it just goes there. I could just lightly. Do you know what it is? I don't even got to push it. I could just
It's
use
just
two fingers and just do
literally.
that, and it will just bend back and go this way and that way and this. We can go anywhere,
I ain't got
any
no problem.
direction.
The arch in the back as well. You don't tell me to arch. It's already done, babe. You know what's going on because you got them girl that are like this.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. You ain't got to teach me what to do. I know where you want to go. You know what I mean?
Hey.
It's been a while. Have I not been on this show before?
No.
I've been in here with yous too, though.
I think you have been on this show.
What? When?
For about 6 years.
In the duffel bag is filmed in there.
Oh.
It was like a.
No, but I didn't do the duffel bag with her.
Was it? Do you remember?
Did I?
I wasn't here.
No,
No, it would have been. It would have been
I
Callum.
don't know. Don't you remember? I came and met you in here, and there's the other. Oh my god!
With Dan.
I'm gonna find it. It was some like vintage rug.
Other room.
It might
It
have
might
been
be
the
some.
other
It weren't
room.
this room. I think
It was
there's
the one over there.
some. Yeah, man.
No, but we
I've
didn't.
been-
That wasn't us. We didn't do that.
Shit.
You might have seen us. It might have been
I
like when
only
we were
came here to
leaving or
meet you.
something.
What happened to your foot?
Oh my god. Do you know what's so bad about my foot? When I did go to the hospital, do you know what they gave me? This little
Paracetamol.
card
Oh.
and paracetamol, a little card that said RICE, rice, rest, ice, compression, elevation. After I got MRI, they told me I have a grade 3 tear on my ligament and I'm out for 4 to 5 months. But NHS wants to send me home with a little.
Are you private?
Pay them.
You private?
Pay them.
Yeah,
I have to go private. Pay them. They're sending people home with grade 3 tears, telling them you'll be alright in 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
It's been 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Pay them. Or fire that little Asian brother from Whittington Hospital because he don't care. I was there May 19th. Fire him. He doesn't care.
Oh my
So got
god.
his
May 18th. May 18th. I was there May 18th. You don't care. Fire him.
Are you
got his name.
private, Chuckie?
No.
Yeah, no,
not
me
yet.
neither.
I'm gonna do it though. Actually,
I'm gonna.
You
I keep. Do you know what it is?
Back.
Every time that conversation comes up, I say, "Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna go and do it today," and then I
just
go about my
don't.
life until someone else says to me, "Have you done it?" And I'm like, "No,
Reminds you.
yeah."
Yeah, I ain't got that right now. I'm gonna rinse out the NHS. Oh no, I've never paid for dentists. Do you not pay for prescriptions?
Yes.
Yeah.
You might right.
But you know what? Super. You see it, yeah. 49.
I hear.
Oh my god! Do you know what? Super quick, actually. Discussing. Big up Saxon Sound, by the way.
Every
Saxon, yeah,
time.
big up them. Big up Muscle and them. Big up Alan Brando and that too. Carnival. Did you see what's happening with Carnival at the moment?
They might be. What's going on today? I heard
They need funding or something like that. Could you put that on the screen?
Who needs funding?
Find it.
Carney.
Yeah, there's some apparently.
Wait.
Get it up.
They're saying basically. They're saying that the Notting Hill Carnival is under some serious threat at the moment because of funding. Let me go and find
They're
it.
begging for the public to help or something like that. So why do they do this 2 months before it's happening?
But how are you going to get public funding when you just want to hear soca?
Right.
What's that?
That's another argument.
That's not true, man.
What do you mean that's not true?
It isn't true.
The buses. I've just got soca. If you had it more diverse, you might be able to get external funding from. That is true because
so then how has it survived?
Actually, I don't know.
prior
How
to
has it
that?
survived? Because the past 3 years they've done something recently where all J2K couldn't do anything you wanted on the buses.
Yeah, but that was because there's a. I'm not even getting.
I'm
into it.
saying to you,
What's
that's a
in that
possible
home?
way of making money. I'm not saying to you that's the reason why they've run out of money. I'm saying
Yeah.
if you want to get nothing, I'm saying is not facts, Chuckie. If you want to get funding for any one thing, it's about the services you're providing for the community at that one given time. I'm saying to you, if you could potentially open up your musical services on the buses that you're playing, you're opening yourself to more funds. That's all I'm saying. It's big facts. I know it's horrible when I say it, but it's not big facts.
But bro, it's not gonna be if you include rap music and dancehall. That's not changing it, bro.
I said money. They can get money. You can go to a brand, and because there's not going to be enough brands that are going to cater for just soca music on them buses. But if you open it up, you open the chance to say in Spotify, what? Little bag over here to do whatever you want, promote whatever you want. I'm not saying that it's going to save them, because I don't know how much money they need. But Chuckie, they've gone to say, people them give us some money. I'm saying, but if you open up what your discussion could be, you could get money from other sectors.
Well,
whether it should happen or not.
I completely disagree. Obviously, Carnival's been going on for a long time. That's a part of tradition. Yeah. I don't think that we should dilute that element of tradition, because I know if that was dancehall and then we was asking people to do that, it would be hell on earth anyway. So that's why I'm not doing that. But I think the issue is a lot bigger than funding. They don't want the carnival anyway. 100%. The idea of having this amount of people in there, we have like 2 million people that go to carnival. Obviously, I'm not saying that this is right, because obviously people can get hurt at carnival, and one person at carnival being hurt is one too many. Yeah? But when one person gets hurt, it becomes such a big, major, massive thing that they throw in our faces that it's like now we're having to pay for extra. Do you know that funding is probably police? You know that?
Yeah, it is.
Really, it's police. And that, do you know what do you know what makes me annoyed about that? Yeah, as a promoter, this is so annoying. If I do an event, let's say I do an event in Manchester, right, and the event is sold out. We know that there's going to be 2,000 people there, but we have this young suspicion that it's sold out. There's going to be a bunch of people that's going to be outside.
Yeah.
That can cause a little bit of issue. They might try and run in or whatnot, yeah? You would like to believe that you could maybe ring authorities or whoever and say, is it all right if we can get a few extra numbers out there just to make sure that this doesn't happen, because we're looking at the safety of other people. They start looking at, well, you got to pay this and you got to pay that. And well, if you've got to do that, then it's dangerous. It's dangerous. You can't do that. But we don't do that with football. We don't do that with anything else. It's all about giving the money to them. So the same way that we're saying, all right, boom, we should be giving the money, like, there's not enough money for the NHS. I'm still asking the same thing I've been asking years and years and years. Where's the tax money going? Because I know what I'm paying.
What you're paying,
Do you get what I'm saying? I know what I'm paying. So how many of how many people are paying X, Y, and Z, and where is it really going? Because in my mind, there must be enough to have a few extra okay, maybe a few more than a few extras, but you know what I mean, to be out on just 2 days of the year.
Honestly,
I don't agree.
Nah,
One bit.
man,
I'll tell you why, because
I
it just
do.
sound, all I heard was me. So I'm gonna say to you why it can't work like that. Notting Hill Carnival sounds like culture. Why is
Alright.
Michael Cox from Middlesbrough, who pays his tax, want to accommodate culture in London, in West London for 2 days?
Yeah.
But but will Michael Cox want to pay his tax to accommodate Northampton versus Chelmsford on a Saturday at 3 p.m? Possibly. I understand why he's going to want to do that. That's why I said I don't agree with watering down anything. I understand what you're saying, Chuckie, but everything is supply and demand. That's just life. So when you have something and there's a demand for it, people are gonna go, all right, cool, let's break down how this can happen. And one big part of it is gonna be the entertainment factor. If they know it's just gonna pull in one type of demographic to people, Michael Cox from Middlesbrough doesn't want to support it. And I'm not saying that's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I can see how Carnival's gonna disappear very soon.
Well, what would Michael Cox from that area support?
Rock.
He will support Rock. He will
So-
support Tommy Robinson.
So
Yeah.
wait, hold
And
on.
one
So
thing
it's
as well-
so
And
because
one
of
second,
that,
one
it's
second.
mad for me to say.
Chuckie, let me land because you didn't ask me a question. And he will support what most people in business support, what them pickney like. I know certain man
Alright.
that will go give Chunks a bag because them pickney love Chunks. They don't know a damn thing
Nothing.
about Chunks.
Yeah, it's
so I'm
them
saying
ones.
to you, right here, it's just a bit difficult for them. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, but that's the reality you face. I know it because of grime. I'm a huge grime fan. And when grime gets into a situation, they go rap and grime. When grime gets into a situation, Giggs is a grime artist. I see what they do in order for you to accommodate and get what you want. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, but that's where we're there.
Yeah, and I'm saying that I don't like that. Like I don't like it. I don't.
Welcome to
If
the
you go to a sound system and you start diluting this, I'm gonna have a problem with that. So I can't have a different energy for something that I'm not into. I can't.
You know, it's Notting Hill Carnival in London, England.
Yeah.
If it was like a carnival which was curated solely by you and you in your local vibe, and you lot diluted it, I'll go, come on, lad, you can't do that. But this is on the streets of London.
Because they're laying the groundwork to phase it out by saying, do you know what? Police aren't having enough funding to be able to regulate the thing.
They're getting rid of it.
Yeah, they're trying to phase it out slowly, man.
That's why I wanted us to all work together, because realistically, us dividing, that is gone. When I go Tottenham High Road, Beyonce's there now.
I can't lie. One
No way.
No, I hear you, poet.
Where is Sin Squad? Where is the man them?
I hear you. I went one carnival, yeah, they were playing jungle, bro. Like I went one sound system, he was playing like jungle.
What, at Carney?
but
Yeah, bro.
That's,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Carnival.
That's carnival.
That's carnival.
You see the buses, they play soca and then the sound systems are there.
That's
That
what
is
they're
carnival.
that's what carnival is supposed to be. So carnival is, there's a part of carnival that is the masquerade thing. Is carnival? It's the
What's
the
it called?
buses.
The
is-
Juve.
They do Juve. That's in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See,
That's the
I
main
thought-
So
thing.
it's
The painting.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Not
So
my weed.
that's started by them, and then you've got the sound systems, which is from where I'm from. So
Yeah,
those
yeah,
are on the side strips. You get what I'm saying? So the issue is that when it started to mix the two, you're diluting the culture by doing that. Yeah. So
You know
that was
when-
why.
You know when you walk in
But
carnival.
I'm sorry to say this, yeah, but jungle is a part of Black British history.
Yeah, nah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
My
So,
head
and
was
that's
hot.
always been there from the 90s.
No, my head was hot. I think I was just walking for time, bro. I was looking for some dance hall. I hadn't whined for like hours, bro. And then, do you know them ones? I was just past the sound system. It was jungle. I was fuming, cuz.
But you can't be
I
fuming.
love jungle.
When you
I
go
love
carnival,
it.
do you know what
used
carnival
to.
should be?
Yeah, go on.
The black experience in London.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
If it was the black experience in London, I'm not saying
Don't you
that's
think
the
it's
original
not?
thing.
I
No,
think
it's
it
not.
is. I
It's
think it
not. But that's the reason why they're getting rid of it.
No, it's not.
The reason why
It's
black
not,
experience
bro.
is black.
It's
No,
because of
if it was the
funding.
black experience. No, but the funding. Alright, cool. Do you know what? I'm being meticulous. I'm being very meticulous.
Do it.
Black is not like just one thing, you know.
Yeah,
Alright.
exactly.
There is multiple different sectors within black, and within it, some have more money than others. Again, grime is in that. We ain't got no bread, fam. We got no bread over there, fam. So if we try to apply for something or try and do something big, the odds in it happening, we have to go and get Skepta, we have to go and get the big dogs, and whereas there's other genres of music,
Yeah.
you don't need to have the big dog there. It can live, survive, and you can put in some fight. I'm just saying they've been trying to get rid of this thing for time.
Yeah.
For time. And then I'm looking at Shoreditch has got rubbed out.
Mad.
Peckham's been rubbed out. Tottenham Harrow's been rubbed out. So I'm like, all right, people, the original concept of what Carnival was when it first came here no longer can exist because that group of people ain't even here. So what is Carnival for 2025? It needs to be more and I'm saying that's in order for it to survive.
Yeah.
Obviously, it would be nice for it to be pure, but I just think in London, I don't see it lasting for another 5 years the way it is.
You sound like a brother who's not been to Carnival.
Hey!
How do I sound like a
Sounds
brother's not been to Carnival
because-
if we're looking at
because
something
Carnival-
saying, can people give us money to make Carnival survive?
Because it's about giving money to the police.
Yeah.
They do not want a whole... Do you know what they don't want? They don't want black people in this space right now.
Yeah.
They don't want it. That's just the reality. I'm saying it how it is. They do not. They hate it. The idea of having that amount of black people, you can change the whole thing. You could change the genre. Soca could not be there. It could be a whole different genre, a black genre. We're gonna have the same thing. They do not want it. If it was a rock thing or a pop
It would
thing
be
or
happening.
whatever, they would find the money. But when it's our
100%.
thing, they will not find the money. It now would have to be, and this is really unfair, but it would have to be us looking at our black millionaires and saying, yo, could you pay the dough to... And I think that's unfair to do that. I think it's unfair to be ringing man and telling man, yo, can you do like break off?
Way out though, man.
Huh?
It's the
And
only
do you
way
know
out.
what? And can I say, even if we did, because there's enough of us
You
now,
ain't doing
there's
it.
another obstacle.
Yeah.
You know
We've
what?
got
One
to
man's
find-
dead.
there's a
One man's
dialogue.
dead. As soon as another person's died, and obviously
gonna mash
dying
up
is not.
his contract.
You don't want to die, but it's mad. One person dies again, then what they'll start doing is they'll start flinging out the statistics again. Between this year and that year, and this year and that year, and between this time and that time and this time, and like, it's sad because it's sad even saying this because the reality is that there is a family who have had to deal with somebody that they've loved going to Carnival and they've just not come home, innit? So it's sad that even then where it sounds like you're suppressing it by, you know what I mean? Because that's their thing. I get that. But I think that this thing, they just throw in a bunch of different obstacles in our way. And we do have to, that's one thing I will agree with. We all do have to stick together in some way because, and we need to figure out what that way is because before you know it, it's going to get rubbed out. And then there's going to be, like, some of the older generation are going to be screwing. But then the younger lot, really, because it's not really, they haven't had enough time to adopt it. It's like, yeah, man might fling 2 brick and 1 stone here and there. But then you know what? It's fish and chips paper after that.
Alright, boom. Why don't we make a Notting Hill Carnival film to let everyone know the significance of it? Put all the big actors in it, fling it out there, boom.
It's not gonna do nothing. Couple
No, but-
ratings.
But you know what? At least a younger audience, because you know what? I don't really know the significance
that's a
of
good idea.
Carnival. I know it because of my parents taking me there and all of that.
Literally.
But if man said to me, "Why is Carnival important?" I go, "Wow, little wine, yeah, man." I don't really know what's going on.
Literally,
So if
yeah.
there was a cool way for them to show why Carnival is important, even someone like me will pay attention because all I know is J2K is gonna have a bus.
Yeah,
All right,
big
look
up
at
home.
I'm gonna link Chuckie. I'm gonna link my people
linking
there.
up.
But that's
We're
not
gonna
enough
be
for
there
me
in
to
his
go.
boot.
Yeah.
We should keep it because that's not a strong argument to
It's
keep
not.
it. Do you know what I'm saying? So at least if there was a cool way where the people of Notting Hill could educate us, then we could see what we're losing. Because, like I said, in this,
Who's our top boy black directors?
that's a
Film
good question.
Ooh.
Who are they?
Shout out who?
Ratman.
He's one straight off the back.
My guy.
Ratman definitely is up there. Ratman's up there.
Southeast.
Who else is there?
There's a guy called Sesan. He's been doing it from.
Who else? See, look at me. I don't know anyone else.
Sesan was responsible for doing all the Bearman videos back in the day.
What's his surname?
I can't remember Sesan's surname, but he's cold as well. He's a good director.
I don't really know who direct. I just say hello to everyone, but I know
Miles,
every-
Miles.
Have you done any film work before?
only Crop Circle #1.
Oh, yeah.
Shout to them.
Come on, nice.
What did Idris Elba do?
So what about Nikki
What's
Slim?
that
and
done?
that?
on Gonro.
Excuse me.
Nikki Slim and that. Are they directors?
Yes, they are.
Nikki
Yes.
Slim.
See?
Yeah, here we go.
Nikki
Go
Brick-
some more.
Come
You're
on.
right, you know. I think that they should look to do that.
A little film.
Yeah, man.
Have a little story in there that people can relate to, and then with the money that you make from the film, you can use it to help the families that have had tragedies throughout Carnival.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
a good
show
one still.
you're just trying to, you get me? Like it's a whole. We
So-
give back to the
so
community.
We're
vibe. I
sticking
like
it on
that.
Idris then for now.
It's
Stick
now
it
to
on
Idris.
him one
Idris,
time.
it's on
On
you.
Idris.
It's on you.
Have you ever caught a big wine at Carnival?
Big. Listen, I'll let him turn me into a pretzel that day.
Serious?
Live
Who,
on.
Idris?
Yeah. Well, he's got a wife actually. Let me respect that.
Yeah.
But does Carnival count though?
Do you understand? That's
know what I mean?
why
Yeah, does
you're gonna
Carnival
get
count?
blows as well, man. You deserve it because you know it's true. Carnival don't count.
It don't count, man.
I'm talking about in general though. Do you go carnival and catch wines? That's what I want to know. Do you? Because are you there? Are you on the strip? Are you? You get what I'm saying? I want to know about a time when you've gone there and you get what I'm saying. Flex that.
That was like 10 years ago.
Serious.
Literally, I haven't been carnival since. See, I keep getting carnival mixed up with Red Bull when years ago when we was all back there. I can't remember.
That.
You can't between the difference between.
Yeah, I remember I got him. J2K invited me onto
J2K.
the bus. I think it was the first one they was doing. That I didn't go carnival at all. I can't remember the last time I went. Can't remember. But I'm gonna be there this year with BET.
Big them up.
They're gonna, big them up, but they're gonna have me working, bruv.
Yeah, man. Why not?
Well,
I want to skin out. I want to get pretzels.
You can still get pretzels.
True.
Do you know what I'm
Depends
saying?
on if you, man, let me interview you quicker, then I can cut.
Well, you could go carnival and get a quick bag as well. Why not? And skin out. 'Cause I know your thing.
All right.
I wouldn't go carnival anyway.
Look at that right there. That's why we gotta save carnival. It's a one day where we know we can get a bag. And a pretzel, you can get a pretzel, and we can get a bag. So we gotta save it.
I'll give them.
We gotta figure out. Do you know what? I think the carnival owner people should meet with everyone and have the most uncomfortable conversations with the community
It's never gonna
and get it all out the way from us and figure out a way to save it. Even people you don't want to hear from.
It's
Just get it
true.
all out, and
Which is
because
us.
if this is situations where you're saying, yeah, boom, you might lose this, we're losing out on bags, pretzels, wine.
Pretzels
It's
is
the one
news.
day. You know my
that's-
street
that's the name of
pharmacist
the spot.
brethren. Do you know how much
Pretzels
money?
I'm in for it.
But do you know how much street pharmacists make money upon that day?
Yeah.
I seen a street pharmacist tell me, boy, poet, I'm broke. At the end of carnival, he's going to Jamaica.
He's going Jamaica.
This is what I'm saying. Give them opportunities,
Charter
man. So-
flight, mad.
Do you go dances?
Wait, as in, do I dance? Like,
No, do you go to a dance and
I ain't
I
been
feel
to
like-
a dance since Stratford, like a
What?
yard dance.
yeah.
Yeah, I was a dancer, Global Girls. Big up all my girls back in the day. We was fucking it up. Going to East London, fucking it up.
What was Global Girl like?
That was our little, you know, yardies. We got our little dancers. You got
Yeah.
the girls. We're the South girls. We're called Global Girls because we was too sick. You
GGs.
could not hold our wine, Chuckie. I'm on top of speaker boxes, jumping down in the splits, landing on someone's baby father. Are you mad? And I dare her to say anything because I don't want him. I just need that dance tonight.
Right then.
But yeah, man, I was a dancer. Big things was going. I was that girl. I wouldn't do the roll. I wouldn't go on my head top because my weave was expensive packet hair.
Right.
The
then.
girls know. The girls know. Yeah.
What packet hair is that the brand?
That was the premium 2. It's in a packet
Premium
now.
2?
Now we get it in bundles. Chuckie, us, sisters, someone, they'll tell you packet hair, very old school. Anyway, yeah. I weren't one to go on my head, but I was one to go on the floor on the splits, on all fours, let the man dagger me, pick me up, swing me around. But I was a bit gang. While he's swinging me around, yo, I'm telling him, don't you dare drop me. I'm not one of them guys. Don't you dare drop me. Because you know that yard man have got no respect. You see how they fling a gat? Nah. Fling me and baby mum's getting it. After I'm not having it. But yeah, man, I miss them days. Them vibes went gel and then I just quit and went to house music.
No, but
Yeah, here is
Honestly, I swear, little did I know that Vibes is still releasing music.
Yeah.
I'm livid. So I'm deep in house now. I'm Brick Lane, Balloons. That man. Now come back. Yeah. So basically, I was a dancer.
So are you a ravers now though?
Where we
Now, where do you like to go? Like, what does that look like?
front room.
have you been to R&B?
No, wait.
I'm not just saying it because everyone's going on Sunday. I'm saying you.
Wait,
even-
this Sunday?
I'm trying to go.
So 2 days.
It's got tomorrow but tomorrow is like
Wait,
Liverpool.
So saying your next one in like another country? Or have we
No,
done
it's in
that?
Liverpool tomorrow.
They're doing Paris 19th as well.
It might be that one.
We can go to Paris.
Wait, who's paying? Every minute we can go. Who's paying for my flight?
I got you.
And like I need to eat. I don't mind sharing the same room with you because I'm not. You know, because. But I mean, like, come on, man. You just want to invite me.
I got a question for
everywhere.
you. Actually.
Go on.
What do you like to date?
That's a great question.
Oh, I hate you, sir.
That's a great question.
Shy, man. I'll be just sitting there like.
Where do you want to go? First date, boom. Man, them hit you up, but where we going, babe? It's on you.
Oh my God.
They can't bring him.
Wait, I don't know. Where would I don't know. No one's ever took me on a date. It's just straight. Sorry. Don't do that.
Hey, Golden Girls are close.
Straight spliff and panandra.
Pretzel and split.
Okay. Spliff them pretzels. Stop. Look at them. That's why, I'm not coming back here. Bully girls.
Pretzel and spliff.
No, I don't actually know where.
That's our rhythm.
I hate you. New name of the show. I don't know where I want to go. Somewhere that I ain't got to do don't do no rock climbing or shit like that. Bowling is for picnic. Cinema, do I like an idiot? I don't know. Where do you go on dates? Take me somewhere like where I can blast a man's head off, gun range. Yeah, man. Yeah. I want to do all of that, all that. Yeah, something fun. Why is everyone laughing? No, stop, because I feel shy now.
You kill me.
I feel like that's fun. That's fun, and I can see if he's like,
if he's gang.
And if he's got a Claire's Law or something, you know what I mean? Can tell how angry he gets on the gun. Yeah, I don't know.
What type of man do you like?
Girthy. Oh, wait, as in their looks. Come back here now. I love it. Chocolate babe. Hey. Get back here now. It's been a while since I made you leave set. Stop it.
No.
What, any more magnums in there?
Oh my God.
Yeah. That would be great. Yeah, no. So what did you say again? What did you say again?
You're like a mad auntie. I wish I had.
I am.
Honestly, that
Call me
auntie that you
Ivy.
can't wait to come round. You're like, I can't wait for Ivy to
You
come
know what's
round.
going on. I ain't got no kids, none of that.
I've got something to talk
up.
about with that.
You can't have that. Trigger warning. Yeah, man. I love life. Life is, I'm happy to just be back outside though, guys, honestly, separately.
Serious?
It's so good. You know, the love I got on. Did I see you at the moment? Saw Chuckie at the moment. I just got my makeup done.
I did. Yeah, the energy, we embraced each other proper.
Oh my God, I saw
yeah.
you and I said, Chuckie!
Yeah.
Oh, I love Chucks, man.
Yeah, that was...
Sorry, I'm a
girl,
just a girl.
That was the first time I'd seen you for a minute.
Ages, I know, and it was so, because you was probably just checking in, I was leaving that, see you, then I was in the Marriott, you know.
I don't know Chuckie's thing, bro. Trust me.
Bruh!
Chuckie's thing's different, my brother.
Been different, but I said,
Different
what?
thing, different drip.
Oh, there's me getting my makeup done. Big up ZZ as well. I was all up in her room.
Big up
and I said,
ZZ.
is this what's going on, Mills?
So doesn't that like, for example, what Chuckie said at the start of the convo is so right. It is annoying that you disappear. When you do come back and you go mobiles, you check Chuckie, you see ZZ, beautiful ZZ, and Maria and Pretzels, everything's happening well. Why are you not inspired from them to say, yo, put a little bit extra, just a little bit more?
But look, from that day, that was the first time people had seen me. That Chuckie saw me before anything, the cameras, all of that. When I come, that was the first. So when everyone ZZ's giving, ZZ, she ain't gonna stop. So what we doing? ZZ, what we fucking doing? Yeah. I'm not being funny. I love her from years. That has been my babe. She's like, no, but what's going on? And you can tell she's looking at me. She's like, all right, just get your makeup done and carry on. And she's like, but where have you been? What's going? Yeah. So it's just like, but it was so nice when I was on that red carpet eventually. And everyone, I was the last person you had to walk past with like Daily Mail, Vote, all of that. You ain't getting past me until I get my fucking interview. So, but everyone was just so nice, and I was just like, nah, I'm not going back inside. After seeing everyone, everyone was just hailing me up. It was
that obviously must feel good. Still.
So good. Like these are big blood clot people, you know. Everyone's walking in, but you see where I'm at the end. They can see you got to do the Mobos first, Daily Mail, Vote, whatever, whoever the press people. But we're the only BET are the only ones on the red carpet. And so it was mad. Everyone was ready to walk straight to me. No, you go to them first. Come to me. I'm here. It was so nice. But I ain't going back.
Do you ever feel like you get in your own way. Sometimes.
What does that mean?
So meaning that like
Your own worst enemy.
yeah.
100% overthink all of that. What like that? Is that what?
Yeah,
is that meant to be
that
also?
could be.
Yeah, always. I'm so fucking hood. All right, stop.
I feel like an agent.
That's what I'm gonna say. No comment. Yeah, man. I am. Yeah, probably do overthink. Times have changed, innit? Since I was eating the internet up, it's like fuck me. I've got to come back in now. Tread carefully because everything's sensitive. Back in my day, I used to get away with a lot of shit. Still do. I say the most outrageous things, but I can't help it. That's just how I am. That's how I am in and outside of the internet. I don't know. So it's just like, yeah, but I really do overthink. I'm thinking like, how do I adapt? I've had longevity for how long? I've been doing this for years, whatever, but it's just like now, times are getting sensitive. I'm going to have to try and maneuver this shit and try and...
Without suppressing you.
Yes,
too much,
you're
you know
not
what I'm saying?
dilating. Listen, ain't no water going in. But then it's like sometimes I think, should I just dilute a little bit? Fuck that. Eat my ass. Book me for me or jog on, man. Something is going to happen for me. My time soon come, guys. Chuckie's going to book me soon.
Yeah, but you just got to work because you're lazy.
Here we go.
Yeah, because I'm not on the lazy thing.
I hear it, but I'm not lazy. You tell me I've got something going on or something's...
No, you're
I'm
here
coming.
today. My bad.
Come on. I've done a lot as well. Turn up for your shit.
You have. You turn up for... But you know, that's when you turn up for you. Forget me. I asked you, do you know, I just like you to turn up for you. It's not about me. It's not about BET. It's just you turning up for yourself is what I'm more concerned with. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, but I do it for me, of course, but I mean for the people as well. Like if you see something and you think, boom, V, I need you there or whatever, and I'm coming. If you can see something,
one thing I will say though is, although without saying anything in particular, I imagine the world will know what I'm speaking about in general, I guess.
Right.
But when I watch the world of content, the last thing I think you need to do is tone down. I'll be honest with you.
Do you understand?
If there's OnlyFans, there's Diddy, there's Iran versus, and you think you need to tone down. I think you are perfectly fine amongst all of that.
That's
to be
what
fair,
I think. But then it's like, yo, when it comes to them big boy, they're like,
what do you mean, them big boy?
They want to be.
Diddy's in court right now.
Do you understand?
All them people that are in that case, I guarantee you, give it 4, 5, 6, 7. They're fine. No one don't give a shit.
Yeah.
A couple of personal relationships, but it's like it's not like the brand of Nike. As soon as you walk in, goes Zoom malfunction. You have done it. No, there's 1 or 2, 3 people that have just said this ain't good for us.
Yeah.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So I know you're thinking you have to tone down, but
I ain't doing that.
Diddy was rubbing other man on his areola,
bro. Asking
You know
for
that,
bare
you know,
fluids on his chest,
brother.
Yeah, you know about that?
Do you know about this Diddy kid?
Yeah,
the fluids. He wants the fluids on his chest.
the nut.
Are you nuts, bro?
No pun.
And fam,
bro.
And this is a man. He's Amex. His Amex, yeah.
Can't play with.
A year and a half ago, I think it was.
Oh, what 2? That's why the battery today, boy. Mad. Go on.
One of his Amex bills was $951,000 for the month. That was one of his brother.
Crazy.
So if a man is making that much money
Greasy.
in that world, and you think you talk about your fanny's a problem, you're having a laugh. You'll be fine.
Chuckie! He's got to go.
You'll be fine.
He's got to go.
Yo, Diddy, Cassie, but what about Very Reese fanny?
Hey!
You'll
You're
be
pretzel.
fine.
No, I'm going to be fine, man.
Come on, prep, man. You're
I
good,
know,
man.
oi, but the kids are getting brutal. The trolls are getting brutal now, boy.
Do you reckon that's a big thing online right now?
Not for me, boy. Not for me. I'm alright.
Do you clap back at them?
Say that again.
Do you clap back at them though?
Me. That's how I started on Periscope. I basically bust out because I used to just sit on live on Periscope, eating trolls up, telling me that I'm this black all of these they used to tear me up. Look at your gap. Back then the gap was small as well and cute. I don't know what their problem was. But yeah, they used to eat me. Like, are you mad? But yeah, they used to, so I don't give a shit about trolls. I never look at my comments and all shit like that. Don't care. But now I'm looking and I'm thinking, wow, people are really over the stuff I see that's going on is crazy on there. But they don't faze me.
But don't you think that maybe it's because, see, at a point, like, if I got trolled or if that happened to me, because of sometimes the energy I have the capacity to give out, deal with it, Paul. deal with it. But if someone like Chuckie got trolled,
Do you think he?
I just wouldn't get it.
Like, it don't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
What
like
are you
that.
trolling
What are you?
Chuckie
Yeah,
about?
like me, I get it.
Do you know what I think happens though? Yeah, sometimes like something that you're doing comes out of your culture. And then it goes into people that don't understand nothing.
Yeah,
Do you get
there
what
we
I'm saying?
go.
So then they
There
start
we
doing
go.
all the chatting. They just
There
start
we
doing
go.
all the chatting shit.
Yeah,
and that.
yeah.
So it's like, and that's annoying when that happens sometimes because like we might be having a conversation here.
Yeah.
It goes out initially to the people that maybe understand where we're coming from, wherever. They don't have to be where we're from.
Yeah.
But they understand where we're coming from and they follow elements of that.
Yeah.
Then all the reposting then takes it to Scunthorpe and this and that person
He's
don't
so
really
right,
know.
though.
And
It's true.
then they just start having this opinion
Yep.
based on something that they know nothing about.
Yeah.
But you have to just make peace with that. It's like people then just
true.
start chatting and then before you know, you end up going viral.
Literally for your clapback or
Yeah.
When you
But
could've
then
ignored-
those things happen in positive ways sometimes too. Like for example, when this one time, the first time I talked about Somali rice, yeah, I love Somali rice, innit? The first time I talked about that, at first it was like people from, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then before I know it now, I'm seeing like people in all different countries and that, taking that on as a thing. I'm seeing different, you know, like the language, the way that they're typing on the thing and that, it's like Arabic writing
Arabic,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing better that. I'm like, okay, this has ended up going into a different world.
That's on a different.
Do you know do you know we can even say we've seen that as well? Last week we done a sunflower episode, yeah.
Oh God.
Wait,
My
sunflower is in the
slum-
sunflower lanyard.
No,
No.
sunflower.
Oh,
as in the
slum for I thought you see. Yeah,
we had slum, yeah. And what I found interesting about the responses is how engaged she is with women and the perspectives of one woman from America in comparison to one woman in Ukraine to a next woman in
Is
and
that following like?
mad,
Crazy.
bro.
Big
And it's
her
not
up,
just
man.
about having. It's not even about. She's a prime example of what I feel everyone should aim to be like. Don't have 1 million followers. Have
Yeah.
an engaged group.
Yeah,
Because
I
when
forgot
her
about
thing
that.
becomes 1 million, Jesus
It's
Christ.
Brother.
It's
it
a
mad?
problem. It's a
Is it
problem.
Is it
When
mad?
Slumflowers like is on 7 figures for followership,
Yeah, it's
I-
gonna be mad. What's she
Bro,
got now? Like in the hundreds?
almost 500,000.
Oh,
So,
she's on.
she's on course,
Bad girl.
and she's really good.
And
So,
it will get there.
it will get there.
I can see. I've seen a few clips of her. I just sit and think, brave bitch. Because I know what I say, and it's like brutal.
Yeah.
So you brave bad bitch. Love that. Yeah. Big up her.
It's
anyway.
interesting to hear certain people's perspectives on life and how they maneuver and that.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe some people thought that when she was going to come here, the people that are on the opposing side of what she says, they're thinking we're going to come in and batter her.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
It's not that. What do you
I'm not here to change anything. She's a
Yeah.
big woman.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to understand what she thinks and how she thinks.
Yeah.
I'm not here to tell her,
Yo, judge
no,
her.
but you shouldn't, and this, that, and what. That's not what. That's
You
not.
just wanna understand.
Nah.
It's funny though, because Chuckie and I don't want to talk about it too much, but Chuckie and Slum have a lot of foresight then, boy, because I have none.
Right.
Because when we were talking about her coming on the pod, she kept saying, "But Poet, the guys that watch your show are gonna surprise you," and I was like, "Nah, man, the guys they pretty much like these people watch the show, they think I'm at EJ, they know I'm a madman, it's all love, and then they know what Chuckie." When I saw some of these guys commenting, I was
Wait.
like, "Raw, like." You're only speaking to the point that Slum's making more
Yeah,
time.
okay.
I even phoned Chuckie and said, Chuckie, what did I say to you when I phoned you? I was like, raw.
Please let me see. What,
I don't think
is he getting
Slum's
cooked?
speaking about me when she talks about these guys. So
Right.
why
Yeah.
are the guys like? I don't hear that and go. I just don't.
Yeah, that's
I feel like whoever she's
directed to
chatting
me.
about, it's funny to me. Because I'm like, well, at least I'm not the person. But then you see these guys get triggered, and I'm like, raw.
That's to me though.
Is
They're talking to me.
This is mad. They're asking me why are you letting. Why what?
I love a cult following.
Well, look,
not when they're trolling.
let's
me,
have
though.
it right. Yeah, you don't have to agree though.
Yeah.
Like this is the world that we live in. Like sometimes some people just have these. Some
The worst.
what's this?
The worst guest ever. That's a man.
I uploaded,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's a man.
100%.
I uploaded the video 5 minutes after I uploaded it. It's a 2-hour pod, by the way.
This was 5 minutes afterwards.
5
minutes.
So this person hasn't even
What?
watched the intro.
Oh my god.
Oh, someone actually put it underneath there. It's a 2-hour podcast that was just uploaded. Please watch it before.
Big
Pass
up
the
Leah
judgment.
Thomas.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Big up Leah Thomas.
But you know what? Like, Yeah, man, I expect that.
Yeah.
When all the clips that are being posted and that, I'm expecting to get cooked on that. Because some people are not going to understand that. It's not like, and it's not for everyone, but that's okay.
And them same people ain't going to be watching next week's episode. Or
Yeah, they can't be core fans. I spoke to someone, I was like, you know, Chuckie's one of them people.
Yeah,
he likes to get introspective. With different perspective. I was like, this is normal, bro.
And I think to me, that's what makes this pod so sick. Chuckie will go the extra mile, and then you'll end up finding information and get more context from certain people 100%. That maybe even changes your own perspective. I know it's definitely changed mine. Chuckie's brought certain people here, and I'm like, never. And then you hear them, of course. And I hear them out, and I won't tell Chuckie he was right until a month later.
A month is going to...
Chuckie was.
You know what? Though I saw because this is another thing as well. It's funny because it's like, Chucks is doing bare simping. He's what's it? It's because he's 5'2", and I'm saying to myself, I read it and I say to myself, do you know what? Yeah, you need to see what I've said no to. We're not the same.
Yes,
we're not the same.
Yes,
we're not the same.
Yeah.
We're not the same.
They're not your lost.
But
yeah, you're right. It's not the loyal ones, isn't it? It's just that sort of group of everyone that just comes in and.
I've got a few. You know what I mean? They think I'm dark as hell. Oh my god, you shouldn't say that. Why do you always talk about girls' knickers and abortions? Have you seen what I said about the man, then, bitch? They ain't shit either. I don't like anyone.
Wait, what do you say about knickers?
Back in the days, you know, brutal. You know the brothers that used to rinse out their Da Vinci t-shirts, and I used to talk everything about them. Like you're chatting, Chuckie, my videos, old videos.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I was eating y'all up. Girls, let's say that again as well. I done a Muslim post like girls that will convert and stuff like that. Convert just for the man them, and then as soon as they broke up with the man them, they're back to eating pork and all of this. The hijab's gone. Scroll down on my profile, Very V Brown, you'll see it. Yeah. That brought in a whole load of everyone. There was a few people like, you shouldn't be talking like, but more, a lot of Muslims was coming through like, yes, and now I got big up the Muslims.
Yeah, big
come on, man.
You mad,
and not the ones that are cheating during Ramadan, because you get what I'm saying.
I
know there's a bit of that. Don't do that. Cause I know you get what I'm saying. A couple of them. I hear all of that now. When it's time to make the sacrifice for the month and whatnot. Now, you get what I'm saying.
Ramadan. What Ramadan?
Yeah. When you can't eat from a certain time now. Yeah, let's not do all that. You get what I'm saying?
Sneak eaters as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I used to tackle bare subjects, everything. Did
you hear about? Sorry, bro.
You know, I said the Ramadan one's crazy. I knew one girl, and this is facts. I'll even show you the message afterwards. A month before she became Christian.
Oh, that's insanity.
Insane.
That is insanity.
Mental health.
The messages.
It's mental health. I don't understand.
It definitely is.
You've gone from being a slut to now you're out here telling me that I'm haram and all this. Bitch, you was just fucking Nick. You know what? I don't understand, but because I've just spoke on the internet. I'm not outside. Listen, I'm not a whore. I talk whorish and stuff, but I ain't no whore. No man can't tell me. You ain't seen if my thing's pink, roast beef or what. But I talk smack. You don't understand. So this is
roast beef is crazy.
Well done. But I'm saying. It's just that you don't know what's going on, but
I've never really been funny about the colour of lips, by the way.
Have you not?
Nah, man.
I don't. Do you know what? Because I'm OF is really like the thing and stuff. You know the adult works and.
Yeah, because the women
are
cutting off their lips.
Swearing every minute. Yeah. Sex work. I mean, like I've learnt so much. Like everyone's a sex. Well, not everyone. I mean, there's a lot of sex workers out there, and it's like what?
There are some on work experience.
Sorry?
Yeah. They're not even aware that they're doing it, but they've just placed themselves.
You're on Viva Street.
They're not aware that they're doing it.
But I mean, like, I've learnt so much. Like, you're actually a brass.
And guys, there's a guy as well.
I can tell now. You live at home. Yeah. You got all this shit. No, you don't even live at home. Like, how are you keeping up with this shit? Stop.
But I know guys like that, you know. So everyone always points the finger at I know some guys right now in unfortunate situations just getting away cocky just so they have a roof over their head.
Well, to be fair, I don't knock no one's game, whatever. If that's your thing, I'd be giving. How many times have I given this away for free?
Yes, to
come
bits.
on, you've been
to bits.
Come on, so might get paid, but you see what you got to get paid and be public with it. Sorry, I'm good. I'd rather put out a video talking smack.
Yeah, but you shouldn't mind giving away something for free that you wouldn't mind losing. This is a separate conversation, but something a little bit sacred. Obviously, when you're younger, a little bit, you don't really know much, but when you're of age, come on.
Yeah.
I shouldn't see that.
That's why I don't really like to, because I'm older now. I'm in my middle 30s, babe. So it's like back then I was like late 20s. And now I'm like, oh, you know what? I've got to let them have I'm getting soft in my old age, I think I am.
You think you're going to let them what? Yeah, what was you going to say?
Like, basically, yeah, people would get... Well, fuck me. What was I going to say?
Oh, shit.
There's some things, something, middle age, something, yeah, so like, there's
getting
soft. Getting soft.
Flaccid.
What do you mean by getting soft anyway?
Like,
what does that mean?
I'm not as brutal and... Like, as how I would be that, but yeah, fuck me, I forgot. It was something about being brutal and dissing up the people. Then something was going.
It's the feeling after, though, isn't it? You know, like when you first do it, like the first feeling when you get on people at the start, you feel all of that, and then you see the more you do it, you realise you don't really feel anything afterwards. Like you end up saying, even if I was to say something to you, it doesn't change the way I feel afterwards. So now I don't even feel the need to respond. So I don't even care no more.
I literally, my thing was always ranting. I used to start ranting and walking to work, ranting. I'm just ranting. I can't stand this. I'm eating beans at the tin. I'm getting told what to do by a fucking man from Romania. Like, do you know what I mean? You want to change the keg, V? You want to change the keg? Can you go check? Like, what? I'm not meant to do this. I know I'm fucking funny. Why am I here? But honestly, man.
That's mad.
But yeah, man, I don't know what I was going to say earlier, but yeah, man, I got soft. But here's what, a girl will still get rasped up, and a man. And if you touch me, hello, what's your emergency? What? I'm too old for that. I'm not ringing the man them no more. The man them are old as well now.
Oh, that's the other thing, yeah. Let's talk about, let's have that right.
Yeah, young Chucker 9136 he ain't a young
and
boy.
And you know, and some of the man them now, they're of that age where like, they don't want to ride out so much because they might have a child. And the idea of dying is a little bit more in the head than it was before. When you were young, like, and it was, you got the phone call, they got a phone, like, man was just pulling up on that. Now, I think, like, obviously some of the older man, like, if they love you, of course they're going to pull up here. But it's still a reluctant, like, I don't really want to do this. I want to be able to go home. And you know what I'm saying? Whereas the youth them, or when you're younger, it's a lot more different. I would
never call any of my brothers, my boys, to come and sort out some bullshit for me. I'm that girl. None of that. You know how much man have died because a girl has just done some outrageous shit. Then you want to call the man because you've got.
Not even because of girl, guys as well.
Guys as well. But I mean, don't call me. I'm not that one that's coming to lick off no girl's head for you. But I need you to do it for me though. But I mean, not happening, babe. No, I would not put my boys in that situation because I know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Anyway, fuck that negative shit.
Did you see quickly? What's his name? Yamal, the football player.
With Neymar.
Lamine Yamal. Yeah.
Was that 30-year-old woman?
Yeah.
Right, hold on.
But did you see his dad?
Wait.
Give her the context. Give her the context.
So the best player currently in the world happens to be 17 years old. He plays for Barcelona.
Oh wait, oh my god, is he like
North
Spanish?
African yeah, he's Spanish.
Oh my god, with the braces and little blonde. My god, he's with like a 40-year-old. No, she's 30. Sorry.
30. But then the dad is a big man that's with an 18-year-old.
You what?
Wait, he's
allegedly everything alleged because obviously
so
they could just come out and say there's no wedding ring and now no one's with no one. But we've seen the pictures. We got
with the dad.
WAC 100, we got the content.
With the dad and the 18-year-old.
Is the 18-year-old, he's a big man.
Yes, he's a big man. And then
Lamine Yamal is out here with a grown woman.
How do we know that girl is not his...
Girl?
Yeah, how do we know that big man is with the 18-year-old girl?
We don't. Everything's alleged.
Right, so let's go back to...
We have the same evidence as we have with Lamine Yamal. Pictures and holidays.
Yeah.
So he went on holiday with the girl?
Yeah.
So
all them same little pictures, like, you know,
I don't think he'll be that brazy. Obviously, he can't be that brazy. So there's pictures of them, like, you know, like a selfie like that.
Yeah.
So that's the girl that he commented on when he was 13 years old.
Ah!
And how old is she?
Older than him.
Oh! So it's a long-term thing.
So wait, that's the same thing?
So he's been scouting her since he was...
Yeah!
Bad boy! Groomer!
Bad boy!
Groomer!
No, because I'm...
Sorry.
Listen.
He was 13.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh!
He's a rude boy. So he's seen a girl. It's like this. You're 13 years old. You're like, I would love a girl like that. You turn 17 and you got her on the... Yeah. Lamine. Lamine,
When
how
it's-
you mean?
No, is that what's 250 weeks ago? 200. How many weeks in a year, Po?
250
That's 52. Move. Oh my God! So he was. And she fell for it as a big woman at your big age.
Can't rate that. You have to rate it though.
On his side,
See,
Do you know what? Yeah, someone said it. I think it was Chris Rock.
Kids will be kids.
Chris Rock said, women and when men are loved differently.
Yeah,
so
they do.
women are loved unconditionally, men are loved on conditions.
Right.
So I have to do something for you. Now, a lot of the things in this day and age that women would like done for them is financial. So they expect that of an individual that has lived for a long enough time
That's
on
the
planet
young guy.
Earth to have the money in order to look after you. That was an old way of doing things. They didn't account for the 16, 17-year-old that's a millionaire today. So now you've
'cause
got
they
the
didn't have that.
woman
They didn't
that
have that
says,
back then,
yo, I only love, as men we know, you're only loving us if we're doing stuff for you. So now if the 17-year-old can do everything the 30-year-old can do for you, now what do you love? Because I love.
but you got a lot. It's got.
Lamine, your mouth's
you
here.
know, that's a good
30-year-old.
explanation. Still, and I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying that's definitely the
I
case.
know.
but
But
yeah,
still,
yeah.
I
I
understand.
get
The
what
logic
you're
makes
saying.
perfect sense.
What
But
would you-
I think that you would think that there's like more things in the category in it. So it's like, okay, cool. Women like finances will satisfy a woman. We just know that, right? Now, surely there's got to be a couple of other things in there too that's got to align in it.
Yeah,
for it to-
100%.
You know what I'm saying? It can't just be one thing. What? It's a
was
lot
for
of one
Emery.
thing. It's
It
a lot
was-
of one thing. We
exactly.
understand that. He's a multi-zillionaire and he's on course to just do a complete mad thing. But there's got to be more than that. Like, you get what I'm
There
saying?
has to be.
Do you know what? Yeah, she
they're on a jet
maybe run the game in it. Like,
She's up.
be around him, knowing that you're gonna get in the stadium because there's this player that's a bit. Oh, do you get what I'm saying? Like, maybe play the game that way. But if you're giving the Panan bread to the 17-year-old, it just doesn't look great.
I'm close
also-
to her age. I could never give my naan to no 18-year-old. I'm sorry.
Because
What?
your conditions are different to hers. So when I said men are loved on conditions,
True, yeah.
it doesn't mean everyone shares the same conditions.
No,
they
facts.
don't. So the conditions in which she holds, and I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's what's going on. And she's not alone in this. I see a bag of gal that go for younger footballers, younger basketball players, and I'm saying maybe that is in their conditions that's high on the list. So therefore, by the time you get to personality traits, it's number 6, and he's 21.
Yeah, what you
Well,
showing
Drea, we got Drea in America.
Drea.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a whole. That's a
Yeah,
That's the
that's
next thing.
wild. Ain't her child.
Didn't you have Hakimi at one point, but then he put everything in his mum's name?
Wait. Is that an American person?
Yeah,
Hakimi is from PSG.
yeah.
Plays for
Morocco,
Oh, well,
whatever.
shit. Yeah.
So
there are
then she
examples.
didn't she try to get some of the peas or whatever, and he said, "I ain't got none."
It's all in my mum's name.
Good gal. I mean, boy.
So this
Good girl,
woman,
both
this type
of
of woman does exist.
They do.
But-
There's a lot, but this one's public right now. And you, my friend, you're nasty.
EA, what are you showing? What was the top one? What's this?
Just him on the jet ski with the John.
Who's that on the right?
Wait, who's that on the right?
That's the OnlyFans thing. She's an OnlyFans girl, isn't it?
But not with the same. That's not
That's
him.
a different Don, though.
That's her content. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like Bieber a little bit.
Do you know what? I see where you're going.
What's that? Is that his
Looks
hair?
like Justin from zoomed out. That looks like Justin.
That's not his hair.
Bieber's going through things, by the way.
Aye.
Yeah, he's on a
Free him.
madness.
It's giving Britney. We got a free Brie bowl. What do we need? Bieber needs to be locked away for a bit and just cleanse, even from his wife.
Brother,
You don't like her.
at all.
He hates her, bro.
He hates
He
Hailey.
hates her, bro.
I saw. Yeah, he hates her.
Do you reckon they were put together?
Well,
Probably.
just like what he was put with. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Justin, come Old Kent Road, man. I'll make you have a great time. And I'm not talking pretzel. You'll forget everything that ever happened, bruv.
37,
You'll just look and see. You know what? V and her cat, we're lit over here. Remember the times when we was bruh? Yeah, bring that back, man. I don't. Like, when you want to have a good time and remember when you didn't have the bread, come to me. Honestly, but we still need the card though, just in case, because I need magnums. You know what I mean? Don't forget about the money. But yeah.
When you do that, you just deserve to have the couch by yourself. To tell Justin Bieber to come Old
but
Kent Road
come!
is so legendary.
Bruh,
You know what it is?
He had the man singing, like he was singing for the man. Them.
Oh yeah, for real.
It wouldn't surprise me if he actually took you up on that offer. Where he's at right now.
Listen, just
He'd
check
end
the
up in the
following
hood
and
somewhere.
stuff, just in case you might be a bit jittery. Like, who does she know, man? A couple people follow me, you know. Chuckie.
Yes.
Big real blue ticks, not them paid for ones as well.
Right. Trust me.
Yo!
But yeah, now do you know what I could also imagine with him going through what he's going through? Yeah, just that constant every day. There's just somebody. Do you know what must be annoying as well? Not only is it these lot just outside every day, yeah, but what they do is they will. I know I can trigger. I know I can get this moment in it. So what I'm gonna do is I got my camera out now, and I'm gonna say to him, Justin, you're a pussy, are you? And then as soon as he reacts, record.
Yeah.
You get what? I've got him now. Now I've got Justin on the thing saying, just leave me alone, man.
Yeah.
I'm standing on business, man.
Yeah.
I'm standing on business. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just watching this like, yeah. Right, man.
He's gone crazy
I'm gonna
now.
zoom in. They got him the other day, and it poor boy. He was trying to like the paps was on him. He's like, you're fucking up my mental health. I was like, babe, that was fucked anyway. Don't blame them, man. Don't blame Pedro with the camera. But I get it.
It was a contributing factor, but
Yeah,
it was
it's a lot. Yeah, bless him, man. Free Justin. Is
Yeah,
Britney
free
though?
Justin still.
Is Britney free yet?
The last time I saw her, she was in a living room with knives, spazzing
Yeah,
out.
okay, so that's
in her
why, because
knickers
I'm
and
used to
that.
wearing the boots and the hot pants.
Oh
My
yeah.
loneliness
Yeah,
is
it's killing
killing me. And
Oh, look at him, man.
he's
I did like him with a fade though.
girl, you
Pause.
got that yummy, yummy.
I still listen to some Bieber. He's got some
Nah,
rhythms, you know.
Bieber is. Oh, come on,
He's
man.
got some rhythms. Don't let me
He
start.
actually has.
Yeah, that
He
Journals
got some-
album.
Huh? The Journal album's the
Yeah.
coldest one.
Yeah, the best
Journals.
Let me
ones.
turn this down quick and start running.
Look at our Justin, man. He
play
went
some
paralysed
blood
on the
clot
left side
Justin.
of his face. He's overcome that.
What's this?
And now he's got to deal with this Diddy shit.
That's why I'm so scared. I always love talent like Chuckie, talent like yourself, talent that takes charge of the destination that they want to be in.
Do you think I don't take charge yet, do I?
Of course you do, because no one's allowed to trick you into doing something you
Come
don't want
on,
to do. And I think when you're 13 years old getting into the scene, discovered by Usher, I don't think in your adult life what you want to do, and I could be completely wrong, I don't believe you've made one decision that's your own. It doesn't mean that you
okay,
haven't said,
yeah.
I want to do this, but even that thought process is from the space that you've been in. I don't think there's been a free time you've been free in your mind and said, hey, I want to do this. I think everything is just off the back of the horrible circumstances you're in. When you watch him in music videos, the best example is that music video with DJ Khaled and Drake.
Wait,
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
cool. I like
Oh.
it. That's
Yeah,
The video is incredible, but I've never seen someone so miserable for
He didn't
3
look
minutes.
right in it.
Nah, it
The
didn't look-
consistency of it.
Yeah, it didn't.
Honestly, I think we're gonna watch that in 10 years and go, how did we not know he was in
Yeah,
this? Like,
yeah,
watch
yeah.
the music video.
And
He
it's
looks
just like,
soulless.
he looks,
He
yeah,
looks
like there's
soulless.
it's blank.
Nothing
Yeah.
going on. Everybody else has facial expressions, but in his actual eyes, Justin Bieber looks soulless.
But then he's with these big man. They
don't give-
He's the only one that
They don't
he's
care
the
about
fresh
him.
meat in it, so he's gonna look. Poor thing,
Yeah.
man, Justin.
when the business starts doing the business stuff, it's nuts, isn't it? I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? Someone needs to tell DJ Khaled he keeps going to the wrong Gaza.
Oh, can
Leave
I?
the Jamaicans alone.
Yeah, let's
you
get
know
it.
what? Can we get into that?
Let's get into
Let's
that.
get into that.
Enough.
I nearly forgot about that. That wasn't in my notes. Was
You're
that
at
yours?
the wrong Gaza.
Yeah, man.
You're shouting out the wrong Gaza.
He's a
Right
champ,
then.
man.
Not even the man in Jamaica are shouting out that Gaza. And you.
Wait,
Yeah, listen, I'm sorry, DJ Khaled, I can't just rate all that all the time. I rate that you're bigging up our thing, but go
always,
home.
but
Go
he's
home.
doing
Here's
it
my
wrong.
thing. Here's my
He
thing.
lost me when he was burnt.
Look at him, by the way. Look at him.
It's not right, look.
No life there, man.
Look at his eyes.
That's not
Look in his
Justin.
eyes.
That's not even his hair.
I bet he smashed something good
Flicked
that
out.
night.
He's
though.
got a ring, a curler at the. Sorry, carry on. Look,
He's hammered.
that's just like me holding this up now.
I bet he had a clean one with him that night, though. Anyway, do you know what? Sorry, I'm sorry. Can I go to the Khaled thing now? or-
Right away, another one.
Here's my thing.
Pussy.
Here's my thing with Khaled, yeah, is that I respect that Khaled has been around in this thing from like the 90s and being in Jamaica and being in and amongst
Always
it.
been
I respect that. I respect the fact that he has played in downtown Kingston, wherever else, and he's done that. My issue is that as far as I'm concerned, if you've been around it for this long, you will understand the cultural significance in certain things and in certain moments. Yeah. And so in this moment now where we understand that whole situation that's gone on between Vibes Cartel, Movado, how all of that played out. Yeah. And also like what Buju means to us, what Bounty Killer even means to them. It's like in this moment when they're first publicly linking up, because they may have already done. I mean, they like years ago when they were beefing and that, they had to sit down together with the government or whatever. We understand all of that, but at this point in their life now, as big men going through all the stuff that they've gone through and come out the other side, you see when we see them in a picture together, you're not supposed to be in there. You're supposed to be the one. You're supposed to be the one more so than anything. Saying, yo, this is a mad moment, you know.
Yeah.
It's part of the rebrand, Chuckie. He's in the wrong Gaza. I keep telling you, man.
Yeah,
it's part of the rebrand.
Take your picture. Of course you're going to do that. Take your picture.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be in the mantelpiece, whatever. Like, have that in the yard, in the living room, whatever else, yeah. But you see the first one that goes out, as somebody that has been there and understands it, you're supposed to understand the moment. Do you get what I'm saying? We need to normalize that aspect. Normalize stepping aside.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Normalize stepping aside. You know what? I've seen, let's say, for example, now, let's say Poet had an issue with so-and-so and such and such. Now they've come to a different point in their life. People know that I'm with Poet all the time. Yeah. It's picture time. No, you know what? Let me step aside. This is their thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take my own personal one. Yeah, I'm going to take a picture. Don't get it twisted. I'm there.
Why does Chuckie know this?
But step aside.
He has beautiful parents. He loves Jamaica.
And even if,
when's the last time Khalid addressed Palestine? If you can't have love in your home, you seek it elsewhere. That's all that's happening right now. When you have rice at home, you don't eat outside on the next person.
Strong.
Listen, I'm not happy with him. When I saw that picture, and I was so happy to see those guys, and I saw DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled slapped there.
What? No wonder your cousins on Twitter just cussing you out.
What about?
It's like, obviously, look, he's brought people together. He's done all of that. He's made music with them. He's put money in people. I get all of that, but I do think, that when you are a part of something, especially something so deeply cultural, you have to understand. You have to understand cultural significance. You have to. There's certain other people that you can maybe give a blight to because you're like, you know what, you may not necessarily understand. Yeah. You're the executive in this company and you don't really get it. You know that your son likes it.
That's it.
All right, cool, whatever. That is what that is. But I'm judging him differently because I feel like you're supposed to know that. You're supposed to know that.
He was in Shotters.
Ooh, Khaled.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Show me. Don't
piss Shotters for
me off.
2 seconds.
I don't remember that pussy.
Yeah, super quick. He's there. He's been about.
I want to get pretzel by Wayne. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you're laughing because you know the girl and we love it. Hey.
But yeah,
is Wayne still alive?
Look how slim he is.
Yeah, it's mad. Look at him.
No.
Hey man,
he actually looks healthy, like he eats lettuce. Oh my god! You know when I
not lettuce.
You know, another one.
All right, is there anything in the world that anyone cares about quickly? Because man, I forgot. You know.
Oh my god! Wait, what do we care about? Right.
Quickly.
I care about Skepta and Chip.
Oh my god! Do you know what Chips do? Oh, I don't know because this ain't my. They're my dogs, man.
Bro, if you hear the rhythm, they played. Yeah, I went to Visions yesterday. They played new rhythms.
See,
Chips,
this is
new
the
rhythms.
crazy.
There's 2 of them that are crazy, and I said the function rhythm was the start of something, and there's like a little theme where he's exploring a new sound within grime, or maybe it's not new. Maybe it's
Chip?
just Chip's going crazy. There's newer flows.
Chip's just
I
feel like Chip's doing what I done. Like fuck this, I'm coming back because you are pissing me off. No,
you know, Chip would be a sick what do they call it?
Everything.
A music executor. You know, like you get a cold artist, and you need some direction in what beats to pick, how to navigate certain rhythms and that, like. Even in that pocket, you can see that he would flourish in as well. He's a proper.
I just
music
love Chip, though, man.
Yeah, he's like a proper music. He's not just a.
He's a music head.
Yeah, like he actually understands music.
Music head.
Which is, you know what? One of the things that I always give him credit for in the time where everyone was doing all the questionable music stuff, is that he said he went to Radio 1 one day as a youth. This is when things are changing,
Right.
And he's watching what's going on, and he said, wait a minute, is that what you do to do the radio? Is that how you do it? Then he went off and just did it. And it's like, so much people would have been trying to get that.
Okay.
They would have been trying to master the art. We can talk about whether we liked it or not, but he found the formula and he knew how the formula worked, and he just did it, and he was able to do it. It's like, I feel like Chip is a person who understands formulas and can just work to that however he wants. If Chip decided one day, you know what, I'm going to go off and do the corny thing.
Yeah.
You know he's going to make a big corny record that will end up just going, because he understands the formula of how that goes. Same with grime, it's like, he understands the formula and also he comes from a certain thing. I can do that. This is light food for him.
I still think though he made himself the human sacrifice and stifled his own progression within any one particular genre of music, which would have held him in a better stead today. So the same journey that Nines took, he wasn't able to take. The same journey that Skepta took, Chip couldn't take. There's loads of people that have had journeys where they've just done one particular type of sound and then branched off as they've got bigger. You take a look at this, and every artist has done it. Travis Scott was able to do it in America. We had that sort of left sound linked up with Kanye, was able to focus on that, and you look at where it is today. And Chip didn't have that opportunity. He done commercial, then done American, then done something else, and then now he's come back to grime. And if he started doing grime since he's cussed all of them man in 2014, 2015, he stayed here, and 10 years later he's still comfortably surviving. So I'm like, oh, if you've done this for 20 years, where would you imagine?
Now? Yeah, man.
You better bring me
So
in.
are the 2 songs out? Is any of those songs out?
Skepta, I think.
Skepta one's out somewhere.
It's somewhere out, yeah.
Oh, but it's not on digital platform.
Yeah.
It's on DSPs, yeah.
All I know is Skepta's got some house beats.
Oh yeah, I like the fact that sorry, just very
No,
quickly.
you will be. Go on.
Go on.
He's gonna get me booked anyway. I just
Is
want
it?
to say
No, I do like Scorch. He did something on the way to Mobo's. He was like, he had an instrumental and he was barring off, and I messaged him and I said, "Yo, this is cold."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "I just did this on the way, like, you know, it was nothing, yeah." But then he actually recorded something and he put it out. It's this here. I've listened to this about 100 million times.
What you say?
in my car.
Classical.
Them man sent me this as soon as they did it.
Is it? Yeah.
What is?
Watch him.
Look.
I wake up buying on my mind. Wanna bust my bites fine in the time. Pain on the head. I need marriage, just pain in the chest. Stop saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, listen, I really do listen to the Madam's bars, you know. They used to look at me like, I'll be barring everyone's things. I don't know what I'm singing as well. But I've just ended up, we'll register later. But
quickly.
A victory lap is no, that's not his rhythm. No. That's Fred again.
Wait, man.
He's got a song with Fred again.
Oh yeah. That's one of the ones.
It's like one of the. It's like a. Let me hear it quickly.
Snoochie.
Oh, but I'll tell you in a minute.
I'm on her.
Little white bitch on detox, reality, part 2, left feet, and Reebok. Shawty did freelance, now she a free thot. Should've never let the bitch alone with my seat.
Don't put this in the
Who's
video, by the
this?
way. It's Fred again and Skepta.
Oh! See, don't. Bro, you're trying to stop my.
K1 has an album out, by the way, or EP. Big up K1. I haven't got
K-Trap as well.
K-Trap dropped today?
Yeah, K-Trap dropped yesterday still. Put an EP out.
Oh, I love a bit of him. Do you know what? Everyone's just so
there's some drops now.
I've been stealing.
Yeah, I'm indulging in music this weekend, huh?
Yeah, hero, make them feel
come on,
man.
bro.
Shout all the heroes, man.
All the heroes. When you see me doing that, don't. Hey,
come on.
What you said?
You heard Clips' new thing as well.
Come on.
I ain't heard it yet. No.
All
I heard
right,
that there's
so-
a problem.
Yeah. He killed Travis Scott.
He
and
moved to
rightly
him, man.
so.
He
Did
moved
he?
to him.
Rightly
The commentary's
so.
weird though, man. The commentary's weird, bro. Like
What do you
people are
mean?
like, oh, you know, it's bullying. Why is he getting onto Travis Scott? All of this
leave them
nonsense,
to fight in the
brother.
comments.
You know what, guy?
What is the issue? What actually happened? I think it's because of the Drake verse.
No,
isn't it?
What
Nah, he
happened?
thinks Travis Scott's a snake, and he's right, to be honest. Travis Scott's a weird guy. Like he plays the fence basically.
Now, what happened was this. He's explicit in an interview. It makes perfect sense. Everybody, don't respond to everybody. Everybody don't have time to research things. They just like to respond instantly because they have the ability now today to have their voice heard. It doesn't mean that they have a valid opinion. So fuck commentary. Commentary can suck a dick. This is exactly what happened, and no one should rate Travis Scott for that. It's just weird behavior. They were in Pharrell Williams' studio in Paris at the Louis Vuitton event, playing music.
This is
All
not
of
alleged,
them.
this
It
is
was.
fact.
This is.
No, it's facts.
Yeah,
I heard
it's
about
facts.
this.
He said
I heard
it.
about this.
Clips and Pharrell, they were playing music. Travis Scott has interrupted the situation to say, listen to my music. The song he plays happens to be Meltdown with him and Drake, but he doesn't play Drake's part, where Drake is getting at Pharrell Williams. So you've come to the studio session to play a song that is got lyrics on it, dissing the man that you're in his studio in Paris doing up Friendship. But you was, and then a week later, they premiere the song, they're playing it, and you're still trying to be giddy with everybody. It's just a very weird behavior. So all Pusha T is basically saying is, big man,
I don't rate that.
You got to stand over there. That's weird. We're not rating that.
He done the same thing to Drake as well, right? He was like, oh yeah, play the like that verse, run the rhythm. Obviously Kendrick's dissing him and that he's on stage and then he's telling the crowd and like, yeah, play it. It's like, bro, like,
you're instigating
You know
rap
what?
beef.
Can I say?
Pusha T said this. Sorry,
Go on.
you're instigating rap beef. But you're not a rapper.
Right then.
Stay out of rap.
I saw that.
But I like
but you know
that.
what it is? That's one thing I say that I like about Pusha T as well. It's like, you can't just think that you're gonna diss my guy, and you're gonna be around the man them and that, and no one's gonna say nothing. But I can't move forward without saying something. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I have to say something. I need to make it clear where we're standing, and that's that. And you handle it however you want to handle it. It just so happens to be, you can't rap good. Don't blame that on me. You're weird.
And I like Travis Scott, but you're a weirdo, bro. He's a weirdo, fam. And do you know what? I think this is what I always say. Can we move on from this and have a good time? Principles always look weird in the commercial world when people stand on business.
Yeah, facts.
People are used to this. Yeah, but I'm like Pusha T. I don't care about but unless it's a gal and it's mine. Outside of that, I don't want to hear but. If you're not meant to do this, ain't no one got no exceptions. You know, in this world, that guy can go through that, but you can't. Why? Because you're not them two. That don't work with God's law. So I'm with Pusha T.
Big him up, man.
I'm with Chuckie.
On
And on that note,
we appreciate you coming through, man.
No, I love you, man. I'll be back for a full episode.
Yeah, for sure. Again, yeah. You was here for a full episode, really.
Was I? Well, I don't know how we're gonna edit this shit out. But, hey.